Let's do it.
It's the base. It's the base.
__G.
DK, the engineer.
Mr. Belvedere 6.
If you don't try it, just do it.
Yeah, you know they say you're not supposed to have a set a date when you're about to lose weight. You should just like when you're trying to make a lifestyle change. You just do it. Don't like set a date saying, "Oh, this day I'm going to do it," or this day. You just kind of jump into it that night.
Yeah, just be consistent. That's all
fuck
it is.
that, nigga.
That's great.
I don't like the burden of workouts.
All right, then
I don't
diet
think
50. It's cool.
Keto.
No, I'm
What?
sorry.
I really don't like the. Do you like the burn of workouts? Because you work out the most out of all of us. Do you like the burn of it?
I mean, I like it. You do get sort of a high afterwards.
Oh, you get a high from
wow.
it?
Absolutely.
Tell us more, addict.
No, it's not. It's not being it.
Have y'all done martial arts though? Because like that's intense. Like
Have
I
you
know
done
when
what?
then
Martial
that's
arts?
done. When you do martial arts, that's an intense workout.
is.
After that, like you'll feel like
But
like
your
a
burn is towards a type of your burn is towards a type of like idea of I'm going to compete or I'm going to practice with this burn. Whereas like my burn, if I were to work out, I'm not doing it for a reason.
Soloso is gonna die of heart disease. How should we go?
That's wicked. Wow, so.
No, but for real, work out, bro. Come on.
I don't have a reason, bro. I don't really...
Okay.
in a few
Okay.
years,
Whoa.
He's not gonna need a reason.
you're gonna have a few.
Doctor's
reasons.
Yeah,
gonna be
right.
like,
Years, bro.
doctor's gonna be like,
When's the last time
honestly-
we went to the doctor? Because I think he probably picked up a few reasons since then.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Who's
wow.
making
What?
That's a little different right here.
this? What's happening?
Damn.
Yeah.
Cut.
What?
Just cut.
Just drinking Coronas, bro.
What?
How y'all been though?
Good.
Chilling, yo, chilling.
It's about to be a joke.
You ever watch King of the Hill and then they're just like, yup,
No.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
yup.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what we're doing right now.
Kinda.
For 2 minutes?
Anyway.
Yup.
2 minutes of laughing.
Yo, what happened with your arm? With your hand?
Ah, man, I kind of
Oh,
broke
that
it.
story again.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I noticed.
It's like, damn, Pornhub, bro. It got real.
Y'all want to do that, but nah, man, I got a little physical. You know, I hit into a wall or something, so it was a little.
You didn't see it?
Yeah, I was a
wasn't
little
there?
upset. Yeah, a little
okay.
frustrated. I thought it wasn't broken. Then I went yesterday.
But you
checked
broke
it
the
out.
wall too, right?
She don't
I mean,
deserve
I
it, bro.
tried, but
That girl don't deserve it. Whatever she did.
man, better her than me. It is what it is.
You ever punched the wall before?
No.
All this
Really?
martial arts.
No.
I just been.
Isn't that how you get your black belt? You
No.
just gotta punch a wall to get a black belt?
No, that's counterintuitive to everything in life. Like, why would you punch a wall
That's
to
how
obtain anything?
That's how you got into the tournament. You never punched you punched the wall before?
Duh.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
what?
No
Why?
one's ever. You've never punched the wall.
Nah, I mean,
Exactly.
I knew the wall would win, so I didn't punch it.
That's real.
But that's fine. You can still like just give it a
Get
nice
one
little
in.
Nah,
jab, right?
bro, nope.
Just a
Like I
little.
said,
nah,
they don't
not today.
understand.
My hands are
Yeah.
delicate.
It was.
bro.
This is
I
a
think they're
moment type
lying.
thing.
I think they're lying.
I think so too.
I'm pretty sure
my
they're
hands are
lying.
too delicate. There's a nail sticking on my classroom door, and I keep getting snagged on it. Even that stresses me out.
Yo, that's an occupational hazard. They should do something about
I should
that.
sue, right?
Oh,
I should
shit.
fall.
You,
Oh,
yeah,
my
you should.
That's
You
the
know,
setup. Oh.
It's not,
that's how you get paid.
it's not how you get the money.
I heard you like to ride bikes.
Oh yeah, I cycle a lot.
Oh, straight to the
Are you
point.
one of those people that like gets pissed off at people that get in the bike lane? Do you bitch about that shit?
I had bikes in the bike
I'm,
lane.
I'm very aggressive. Yeah, I do.
Yo, I hit somebody with my. Go ahead.
I wasn't looking one time and somebody hit me with a bike, but they were a little person, so I lived.
Oh,
You got hit by a bike before?
Yeah, but it was a little
Time out.
person, so
What's a little
it was
person?
a little girl.
Oh,
Well, like a young adult. Like
Oh,
it was
he's a little.
I was just imagining a midget on a.
That's what I thought so too. That's exactly what I thought so. Oh, that's crazy.
My physics, high school physics professor actually died because he got hit by somebody. With
On a bicycle?
a bicycle. Damn, son.
Yeah, that's not funny. That
That's
shit can
deep.
kill you, bro.
But yeah, no, that shit is really deep.
Ow, bro.
Nah, they be tripping out
I
there.
know
I
that-
don't hold you. They speeding.
But you grew up here and you like bicycles?
Yeah.
Wait, where were you?
But he
Brooklyn?
died.
Brooklyn.
That shit, yo, you gotta be fucking.
He didn't
Swerving
understand
through
the
everywhere.
physics.
Hell.
He didn't understand the physics of it. Did the guy who hit him with the bike go to jail for vehicle manslaughter?
Oh, how does that work?
I don't know.
That's different.
Did he have to? Where's his license? Did you feel away? You missed him?
My man, I didn't feel no type of way.
Oh, what's his name?
Oh, he said, "Fuck it, I don't care."
Don't do that. No. Don't even.
What's his name?
We not gonna do that.
Levon Golding.
That's a dumbass name.
Shit.
Alright.
I messed up, man.
He died with a bike.
You ever had somebody with a bike? When you
Yeah,
ride your bike?
a couple times.
Did they die?
Nah,
Was
I
he
pray
a
they
t-
don't. I pray they did. Nah, but I clipped myself once or twice coming down Brooklyn Bridge.
You clip people?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you just
mean,
keep going?
nah, I had to get one time out there.
What do you hit him with? Like the handlebars, and you just like check
The whole bike.
Yeah, well,
It's
yeah,
coming at a
yeah.
certain speed where you can't stop. You can't slow down.
I didn't ride bikes when I was younger. My boys used to do it, and I grew up in the
Yeah.
Heights, so they used to ride to Jersey.
Yeah.
And they would ride all the way to the Bronx and shit like that.
I do that shit like
That was like the little car.
Mm-hmm.
I rode a bike to Prospect. No, yeah, I rode a bike to Prospect Park before.
Mm-hmm.
That's about like 8 miles from where I live.
Okay.
Nigga, that was the hardest. The hardest shit. First of all, it wasn't a real bike. It was a BMX, some little
Oh,
BMX
nah,
shits,
you set yourself up.
which
right.
isn't really like made for
The bikes with the hands?
With the hand- with the
and
pegs.
Pegs on both front and back.
You put something on your back peg
Oh,
and
nah, that's
flatten your
those
tire.
is no good.
I fucking I was
Set yourself
dying, bro. And on the way back, I was so tired that I was slowing down. But I was in like Eastern Parkway back then used to be really bad. It used to be
It
really
was.
and my man's left me. And I was kinda like by myself on a nice bike going down
Damn.
Eastern Parkway, and I got mad at them for leaving me
Oh,
because I got chased out the hood.
What?
You never know how much energy you have.
Until you're in danger.
Yo, that shit
Right.
immediately,
Yo,
bro.
it's
Danger.
fact. It is fact.
First off, I ride faster when I'm sick. I didn't understand. I didn't
It's like
understand.
GTA. You're mashing on the fucking. That's what you're doing.
Wildin' on
It's
the
crazy.
buttons.
I still got the
power
bike
you
though.
obtain.
No, it's
This
true,
is
though.
broken. I didn't get caught.
What?
Well, Prospect Park from where I was at was a long, that 8-mile drive, bro.
Well, what's the longest bike ride you ever taken?
I went from here to probably Boston, Massachusetts.
How long did that take? Like,
Boston Park?
describe it.
2 days.
2 days?
Yeah.
By yourself?
Nah, me and my bros.
Let me GPS how far Boston is.
Like
That's
a
how
bicycle,
many
not a
miles.
motorcycle?
Yeah, nah, I don't do those. I ain't with those at all. But yeah, bicycle.
So, what-
crashed at a
what's the
hotel for a
story?
bit. It was just one of those like, all right, we just gonna ride and see how far we could go. By the time I got to Yonkers, my bros was like, all right, we should keep going. We got Syracuse. We was like, all right, we still not tired. We knew we had to come back, but we didn't. It was just like a wing it. Like we didn't even set up like, all right, we just can go to Boston. We just like, fuck it, we out. And we just riding, kept it going. By the time we got Syracuse, came through. Then we got tired, crashed for the night.
That's 215 miles, bro.
Yeah.
You're wild.
Nah, we get used to it. I ride to Yonkers every weekend. So that's like nothing. But after that, I would never do that again. Like just not planning it. Like some people just go and do it coming back. I would never do that again.
Like, you would want to plan it out more.
Yeah, cause we was cramping. Like coming back, it was just a cramp city. Like
I went driving to Boston. That shit was annoying, bro.
I cramped in the drive.
yeah, that's it. That's exactly how he was. Like
Cramped on a flight.
cramping up, can't do nothing about it. We on the side. I'm trying to help my man because his whole thighs all cramped up. I'm like, damn, I'm cramping too, bro. I can't help you a little bit. Like
Damn,
it sucks.
Boston's mad white too.
Oh.
All y'all black?
Shit.
Y'all stayed in the hotel?
How'd that work out?
That's
Y'all
in the
rolled in.
hotel?
That wasn't too good. Like, I mean, because by the time we got to, like, my Holyoke side of Boston, they was, like, you know, over there, it's kind of little, like, really, like, still on the racist side. So we, you know, riding over, and we just riding to, like, 5 a.m. in the morning coming through, and we really get pulled over, like
You're going too
like
fast.
on a police talking about this school bus lane, and I'm just like, bro, it's a weekend. Like, what are you talking about? And they just pulled us over, asked for ID. I'm like, yo, we have a bicycle. Like, we not riding over, we not in the car or nothing. Then squad cars come up. I'm like, yo, this dead ass. This can't be real.
Damn,
So
how
This
old
is a
were y'all?
movie.
So,
That was
like,
transporting-
describe the
transporting
situation.
drugs
Like,
on a
describe
bike.
one of the situations.
Oh, so all right, so we get to my Holyoke on a bike, and we're at like a crossroad, and we're sprinting now. We just having fun, and I guess whoever the squad car, or whatever police officer was at the time, saw us. We zoomed past him, And then he let it rock, and then I'm like, yo, we gonna get pulled over, but for some dumbness. And I'm like, this doesn't even make sense. We're not even in the car. We're on a bicycle. Like, what is the most we could do? So like 4 black brothers riding.
I was speeding.
It's a bicycle, but whatever. So they
never seen everyone ride it that fast.
Bro, I don't know what it was. I guess it was
these
too
guys.
early in the morning. It was
It's that
5 a.m. Bro, it was nuts. He came around, looped the car around, pulled us over, yelling, and I'm like, yo, bro, we really gotta stop for this. He stopped, called back up, and I'm like, wait, what? I was like, we not doing nothing. We have on just regular bike gear because I guess we had on like all black, like the biker tights and everything. So we had on. So I don't know if they thought
you guys had like motorcycle biker gear on
like
bicycles.
yeah, bicycle tights, like
It looked like spies.
No, like,
yeah, bike tights.
spies.
So we had bike tights.
What
So
was his interaction with you?
okay,
What did he
okay.
say to you?
they just wanted to know where he's from. He's like, you from New York? Like, how did y'all get here? Like, what are y'all
We
doing?
were moving drugs,
Like,
officer.
How do you think so?
He's like, did y'all really ride over here? Like, what is y'all intentions doing here? I'm like,
We're moving the white officer.
I mean, it's a predominantly white area, so I get it. But at the same time, I didn't get it because it's just like, wow, so we can't really, ride our bicycles through this area. Like,
So, like, what happened?
they waited. They really
He died
trying to
already.
look through our information, see if we had any records, if we had anything on, like if we had anything in the system, and just checked us out. But we was there for 4 hours just sitting there.
Damn, at least I got to rest.
They
Damn.
were
That was a bad rest because it was like we crammed, we trying to get water. He's like, yo, nah. He's like, no, we hold on, we almost done. Still looking through the system. Like we seen him in the car, like looking,
How
trying
many
to search.
systems they looking for?
I'm like, bro, look what y'all trying to look for. We got clean records. Like we just came for a ride. Like just
Like, damn, we haven't found
And then next thing
something.
they're just like, oh yeah.
they're like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for holding y'all up. Y'all have a good day. I'm like, damn, that's it. Like we don't get no nothing. Y'all can't give us a snack, nothing to drink.
Nothing.
Like, nothing. Like just F it. Like yeah,
They're looking
get
to
the
see
hell out
if
of
you
here.
killed Jose's teacher.
Keep doing that, bro.
Where were you on such and such night?
Where was he? Like, what happened? Like, he was going down a hill or something? Like,
Now,
the
what was
person-
he doing when
like,
he got hit by the
I
bike?
just want to know.
I'm so curious, bro.
Bro, the guy was mad old. Like, he was old when I was there. And that's like
So you're saying
too many
old-
years ago.
so you're saying
More than
old
half my
people-
life ago. He's
All
old.
people shouldn't be in
He's
bike
old.
lanes.
No, old people are more frail.
Yeah. Like if
bike
you,
lanes.
man, you're skinny ass in 20, 30 years, watch out for bikes, motherfucker.
I'm fat, bro.
Yeah, sure. Fling, fling. You watch out for bikes now, bro. You mad skinny.
I bike to I'm like, no. Yo,
No,
I
you
rode
you drive
I rode a bike up the block the other day and it hurt.
Damn.
Like my thighs. Like,
You get bad working
Yo,
out,
either
bro.
you have a low tolerance or you really need to work out.
Like,
Like, for
you
real,
really
bro.
need to work out.
How long
That's
does
what
it take
it
you
is.
to walk up the stairs?
Shit.
I went in your house.
He took a set
Word.
like, oh yeah, all right.
Still tired from it?
I be tired when I drink this.
Oh
He's
shit,
lifting this shit up. It's too much for me, bro.
that's not okay, bro.
Wait, how old were you when you did that ride?
I'm 29, 20.
Oh, 20? Oh, damn. See, I have a bunch of babies, too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Have you
That
done
must have
anything
been
like that
definitely
since?
20-year-old shit.
No, because I mean, I asked the same brothers to do it. I mean, they're not in the same shape I am anymore, but they stopped doing that before. But I mean, I want to try it again. I haven't went back to Boston because you can't go solo, so I want to. But I'm just waiting for people that I know could just, to join me.
Who are just down?
Yeah, at least to try it one time. They ain't gotta be with it. I mean, if they feel like taking a cab.
Honestly, I want to take this on the road.
Not on bicycles.
Of course not.
Like, we
It's a
have
lot.
the mics in the back. Like, what are you doing? We have a podcast, sir.
You crazy, man.
Have you ever looked like so you bike on the regular because you say you go to like Yonkers and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So do you have like a group of people that you like affiliate with? Like
To rob it?
yeah.
Yeah. On the weekends, yeah, I definitely do. I know the 5-borough tour is coming up in May, so that's for all the boroughs. The group I go is like 6, 7, 8 people. When it gets warm, I usually go with like 10 people, and we go to like different type of beach. We go to different beaches. We go to Jones Beach. Probably go to what's the one that's in Queens? What is that? Far Rock. We pop
Far
up there.
Rockaway? Okay.
You bike
And-
over there? I don't drive over there.
Son, all I think about is how
Yeah.
tired I would be getting there.
I think it's just
and
the
then having
mindset.
to go back.
That shit's
Just the
OD.
mindset, and then the bike you have too.
And Katrina.
He's saying
What?
Katrina.
Yo, so I was watching this movie with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, right? And he was on a bike. He was doing tricks and shit. And then like he had called these bikers to come fuck this cab guy up. Do you guys have like a crew? Y'all just like kind of walkie or send an SOS to, and y'all
And
all
just
pull up?
Oh
and just
nah,
fuck
I'm
shit up?
not trying to endanger anybody.
you
out
fat?
here. Nah.
Yeah,
I don't
got my
we-
crew.
We
Edwin,
call
yo,
you-
he beat up 6 guys. Remember?
What?
Nah,
Edwin's my secret weapon.
He
now.
hates talking about that.
nah, I'm not anyone's secret weapon.
Oh what?
I'm not my own secret weapon.
Not a
Wow.
secret anymore.
Wait, so if I get into
Clearly.
some shit, I can't call on you?
You should call the proper authority.
They should be
I feel you.
responding to your authority, son.
No,
the authority
no
of
way.
Bed Boy.
Like, excuse me, police, I'm a black male in trouble. Help me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's see
That
how
works
this.
out.
Let's
Now
see
you
that
better
work.
put on
Help
that
me.
interview voice right away.
Let's see where that
Excuse me,
goes.
sir. He's like, excuse me, I'm a young black. Hello? Hello?
Over with. Straight down to him.
Yo, 911 hanging up is funny. You ever called 911 before? I called 911 as a kid.
How'd that play out?
I called
I got mad
911
trouble.
once.
I got mad trouble. Because I didn't know they had call ID.
What do you think? They didn't have.
What
They
the
don't have the
fuck?
latest
How you think
technology
they gonna
and
get there?
seeing who
It was
the fuck
before.
called.
It was before call ID.
You
was
think
call
you're like,
ID.
damn it again? Like, like,
Darn, we been.
damn kids.
So I called them and then I hung up,
Oh shit.
and they pulled up to my crib.
Oh.
You got an ass whooping?
Oh, I got mad trouble because my crib isn't the most police friendly area, like household, and
That's why they went there right away.
But
son.
no.
They were like, wait a second, finally.
we got
him.
So they had pulled up, and it was like somebody called, hung up, and all this other shit, and then like my cousins was like mad tight. And I was like, I was confused because I was young, and I was like, I don't know why you guys are so upset. It's not like we're doing anything. It's not like we're doing anything in this house, right? It's not like we're the bad guys. Yeah, I got mad trouble. Bro.
Yeah. I called 911 because I was with some random person started having like, I thought it was like either a seizure or stroke or something. Like he started, like we were just having a conversation and then he started to like repeat himself and he started to stutter really hard and then he like stumbled. And then I was like, oh shit, are you okay, sir? And then he was like awake, but when you looked into his eyes, you could tell no one was there. Like nothing was there. And I was like, oh shit. So I called 911. I said, we need an ambulance. And then they came and then just waited. They came in like 5 minutes, something like that.
What happened before you got hit by a bike?
Nah. Well, I have no idea what happened before. Who the fuck knows? Maybe I thought maybe he was like he overdosed on something and he was having a stroke. Like I thought, like I was convinced that this guy might die. Like I don't know. That's just where my head went. So I was like, fuck it. I just called 911 immediately. And then the 911 people, the EMTs, they were just like chilling. So apparently he just had like a seizure, and it wasn't like life threatening or anything. So that was it.
Looks scary.
But it was scary.
Seizures? Or people dying?
Just sound
Like
that,
just
bro.
just that in general. Like I was scared afterwards because like during it, like I didn't have enough time to process. So I was just like, fuck it, 911, whatever.
Yeah.
But afterwards, I was like, oh fuck, he could have died. Like all types of shit. So
Mine was some medical shit too. Well, it's just one of my relatives. They're like a little older and sick, and they were having crazy pains, and I ended up calling the hospital. And we found out later on is that they had food poisoning, and that was the first time they've ever had it in their entire life.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Yeah.
well, that's
Fuck that!
what
I'm
it
never
is.
calling. I never call the cops ever.
Well, you don't call the cops when someone's having a seizure.
Aside from that one time, I never.
I don't think there's any other times.
I don't think I'm ever gonna call the cops.
Nah, never call the cops or anything.
Can't trust them. Street justice.
I ain't calling them.
Yeah, I mean, what situation would you call the police?
If I was robbed, or my car got hit, or broken into, or anything
Someone
that has
says-
to do with civilian stuff, I always call the cops.
Health shit.
I
Anybody
called the
trying
cops
to break
last week.
in? Obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, it's where
Nah, I
your
wouldn't
taxpayer
call
dollars go. So you know.
It's true.
Yeah, Tarek. What? Can you press the
Do we really have to press it?
Yeah, because then it'll lock, and then I don't know if it's recording or not.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So, Kobe.
Oh man.
He's like Kobe.
Yes.
Rest in peace. That's it.
That's
It was just
rough.
crazy. It
Yo,
was-
I didn't
That
believe
was
it.
rough.
Like, my girl's mom texted her was like, Kobe died, and I was like, Kobe? Like I said it like you got the wrong fucking like Kobe what? And they're like, Brian, I was like, no, you're fucking lying. I don't believe you. And I was like, oh shit. That shit was just crazy. Shocking,
bro.
Your girl's mom texted you? My mom's girl texted me. She was like, yo, Kobe died. And I was like, Bryant? She's like, yeah.
Bro, in the group chat, that's how I found out. And I was like, he was quick with it. Because when I checked immediately. The only one I could find was TMZ.
Yeah,
like TMZ and Wikipedia was the only thing. So I was like, yo,
before his family found out.
I was like, yo, he was fucking on it because I checked CNN, ABC. I was just cycling through nothing, right? And then maybe 10 minutes later, then it started to cascade. I was like, oh shit, that's crazy.
That was.
Are there any other basketball players that have died?
Ever?
He's dead? I thought he was still alive.
Who?
Didn't someone get...
So anyway,
what?
Where did he die from?
Didn't someone get killed
Being fucking
by
old.
one of his siblings?
His age? What's his age?
I mean, he wasn't old.
Didn't he fuck 100 bitches?
That's what he claimed.
100.
He claimed.
I think a little more than
And
that.
one night.
way
It was
more.
100 bitches in one? No, he got 100 points.
That's completely...
Oh shit, bro.
No, they're about the same, right?
Didn't he fuck 100 bitches?
No, I think the rumor is like he supposedly had sex with like 10,000 women.
Yeah, in his book or something like that.
And that's how he died.
But like that would be a chore. So think
Right.
about it.
That would be
365 days in the year.
10,000 women?
Bro.
That's light.
That's a light.
You have
Yeah,
to be
24
going on for years, bro, to
Bro.
smash it. But no, that's
It
a
wouldn't.
lot.
It would.
24
It would happen so often
10
that
years
it
with
wouldn't
what
even
the
be
fuck is
3,000.
that?
That's true.
Like it would just be like,
But
why?
What
I
year
believe he
is
was,
Will
though.
Chamberlain? What year is Will Chamberlain? That's the 70s, right? What decade, sorry? That's the 70s?
It
60s?
had to be.
It's
You
like
sure?
60s.
It could be 70s.
Because in the 60s, he was probably the only tall black man doing it.
No, he wasn't. It's
you
Bill
know?
Russell.
Oh, Bill Russell got mad rings. So they were the only two tall black. Imagine being the only two tall black men in the 50 states out here bugging in basketball, bro.
I don't
I'd
even know if
fuck-
that was really the situation.
There's also Oscar Robertson. There's
Everything.
also-
He's probably fucking everything,
Gotta
bro.
be.
Like every time he go on the road, and then basketball was so easy to him. It was 60s.
In the
Basketball
60s,
was
of
so
course.
easy to him that he probably didn't even really have to go to practice and shit like that. He probably was like, yo,
Practice.
he'll probably just wait.
Practice.
Same way I
Not the
do my
game,
job.
the
I probably just wake up like,
He said, just make it.
I got to figure some shit out to do with these.
I mean, he was a great player, but he didn't really win like championships like that. Bill Russell did.
But vagina.
I guess.
I guess that counts.
10,000
That's a
bodies,
lot,
nigga?
though.
Supposedly,
God damn.
but like I
You know how people
that's
be,
a
they be
legend.
hyping that
That's
shit
a
up.
myth. That's
Nah,
a-
I don't think they
Son,
had
Son,
that
I
one,
think
bro.
300 in how many days? 300 and...
365.
360.
But if
All right,
How
so
many
you
years
have
was
to
he in the
do
league?
a new one every day
But he had
for
three
10
sons in
years
the
to
son,
just
too.
get 3,000.
Wow.
So three, how do I get to 12?
So that means
13.
So that means
13
he-
years,
that means-
14 years
That's
hard,
five
bro.
something.
So that must be like he's having sex with someone, and then he like touches. All right, that's another one. Like just making
I think
like
they
minor
was throwing
contact
himself
or
at
whatever.
Or you're
I
a
think he was
hater.
getting
He
it.
was really catching
No,
these bodies.
catching
No,
nigga.
I'm not a hater. Like
Nah.
All he did was basketball
I think
and
he was
pussy.
catching bodies.
He wasn't keeping
There was
count.
no
What the fuck
social
he know?
media.
yeah,
he probably
like you
was.
don't, and you don't even
He
keep
wasn't
count
keeping
like that.
count.
Like
Yeah,
like
I don't
after
think
Somebody-
5,000, you
Or
really
was he?
keeping count.
Somebody
He's
was
like,
keeping count.
he's like, hold on,
They
hold on.
kept count of his points.
Fact, somebody keep it
They
count.
kept count of his points.
Or he
Why
hired
you not
somebody
keeping count
who's
of his
like-
bodies?
Like,
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
He
though.
probably was like, yo,
Shit.
honestly, I'm at 39,000 right now. I need you to start taking count.
That's ridiculous.
yeah,
That's still ridiculous.
but yeah, people die. So there's lots of basketball players who died.
Who else died other than Will Chamberlain? I didn't know Will Chamberlain died. When did he die?
Oh, I don't know when he died.
But you know he's dead.
Yeah,
You don't even know. If
Yeah,
he's dead.
basketball players live forever unless something happens, right?
Yeah, nigga.
dickhead.
All them niggas live for mad long.
Nah.
Okay.
The logo of the NBA, is he alive?
Who?
They changed it.
No, they. Oh,
Who the
shit.
new-
Yeah,
they
no,
did
he
not.
is.
Yeah,
The
the new
logo?
person is definitely alive.
It's
I
All
forgot who
right,
did it.
all right. The best player ever in the NBA, is he still? I mean, whoever played ball, is he still alive?
That sounds very It depends on how you view
Yeah,
it.
it's
Depends on-
subjective.
it's
But
subjective,
Michael
depends.
Jordan isn't that old.
Bro, everybody, a
Depends on
lot of
how you
a
view
lot of the people we grew up on are still alive.
I know.
We didn't grow up with
because
someone.
we
That was
grew
the
up with
60s,
them.
bro.
They're,
That's how
like,
it
bro,
usually
you're not
works, bro.
I'm talking about from when
We
the
all
NBA
age
my-
around the
when
same
NBA
rate.
was fire and then moving
Every
forward.
year.
Bro,
when you go up
see,
a
now
year,
you're
so do I.
you're changing the conversation completely.
Name another dead player. Is Bill Russell dead? No.
So because he's not dead,
Name another dead NBA player right
Len Bias.
now. Alright, never mind. Name a dead baseball player.
Damn.
Oh, Jose Rodriguez.
Nah, Babe Ruth is dead too. Alright, forget it. It's bad football players dead though.
Wait, what?
Football niggas just be dying.
Oh,
Wait, what? I'm
that's
sorry.
sickening, bro.
CTE, bro.
This shit, man.
The brain disease?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't
Yeah,
really.
Concussion?
yeah, they made a whole movie
Will
on
Smith?
that shit. Yeah, they made a whole movie. for
Nobody's
that.
really.
I don't know.
Can I talk about that?
Yeah. Oh, but
Yo,
not
Kobe
that-
was the greatest, bro.
He was. He definitely was. Like that shit hit home. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Y'all used to watch. Alright, so we just mean. Yeah, Kobe was.
you didn't even
What?
you even ask.
What-
You
There
used
was
to
a
watch
question there?
You used to
There was
watch
a
basketball?
question?
You used to watch-
I didn't know. Nah,
Who do you think was better, Kobe or Nah, I can't.
I
even
mean
do that.
you could do that. I mean, I still go with that.
Nah, Kobe was OD nice, bro. It was his mindset. He had like a viewpoint on how the world worked, and even down to like he was saying shit like he would look at a player's sneakers and see if they're leaning a certain way. He knows that player goes that way, or he knows he takes the ball that way. Like all type of shit I don't really give a fuck about.
Yeah, like,
He used to like
crazy.
look at that shit. It was just he was very intricate and things he paid attention to in the game. It's pretty crazy. A lot of shit you guys should add to your career. You guys ain't shit.
Oh.
Why don't you be the Kobe of your job? How about that?
You said what?
Why
Oh,
don't you be the Kobe of your job? You don't want to be the Kobe of your job?
Kobe? I mean, I'm not
What
Kobe.
your
I don't want to
legacy
be
would
a
be.
Kobe. I'm not Kobe.
Dang, you got that like that.
Like I want to be a better me. I don't want to be
Did y'all cry?
anyone else.
Is it true?
No.
Did y'all cry? Yeah.
No,
No,
not
I
at
mean
all.
it was
I did.
sad
I did.
because
Yeah,
they
like-
affected so many people, but I didn't know him personally.
Nah, I did. I mean,
Yeah.
it's something I grew up with.
Oh,
Like,
you tear up.
yeah, I mean, because it's only because I cried because it was just because for me, I grew up like that was my generation of player. Like how everybody has like Jordan for their generation player for some
Right.
people. He was considered my GOAT because that's who I grew up watching. Like when I got into basketball, it was Kobe. Anybody else, it was just Kobe to me. It was you couldn't say nothing to me about Kobe. It was that or nothing else. When he passed, it was just like damn because I really love how his second part of his career was developing. Him becoming a father,
Same.
him putting in the work with his daughter, and just being that role model, that leader, and just that entrepreneur. That just all that stuff intertwined. Like that just made me just love him a lot more for what he has done, for what he has done for the community, and just as a person himself. So when that just hit subtle, it was just like, oh shit, like I didn't expect that. Like y'all said, it was just like weird news. Like oh shit, Kobe, you mean Bryant? Like nah. That's bullshit. Like TMZ's like these niggas talk shit all the time.
Yeah, that
Can't be
shit
true
hit.
facts.
Yeah.
Like how the hell? What the hell they
That
know?
shit- that
What
shit
they
hit.
What's
at?
Yeah,
gonna
bro.
be weird is that kids coming up today or everyone in the future, like you just expect some people to be like a household name for the rest of your life because you associate with them, but like people aren't gonna be like Kobe. Who's that? Like that's gonna be a thing.
It will.
You know?
It will be.
Because
It-
like people already like Michael Jordan. Well, I mean, kind of not really, but like people know the name, but people don't really.
understand.
No one's ever seen him play. People don't know what it's like to live in that era and things like that. So it's just interesting how things pass.
views. Yeah.
Is there any artists y'all think of or in particular that you may feel like a little
Jay-Z.
Jay,
I was thinking
however,
Jay-Z,
it was
too.
definitely
You may
good.
think a little what?
like feel
Nah.
a little bit like damn like shit
Like
a little
our
bit.
era type
Our
thing.
era?
Like,
Yeah, I think
Jay-
Jay-Z
it's
just because I
Jay-Z.
listen to his music
He's
so
fat.
like
If J.L.B. died, bro, I'm tearing
Jay, like
up.
Jay,
if
that's
Beyonce
it.
died, or Rihanna died,
Oh, Rihanna, man,
or
it's different.
Drake, I'm crying, bro.
Drake.
Drake.
I was thinking of the line he
Right, Drake,
specifically
I'm
said
crying.
when he's like
I ain't never crying when Pac died, but I probably did what Hov does. Bro, I don't even
Jay-Z
know,
will hit
man.
different. I definitely will hit different.
Beyonce and Jay will hit me hard.
Like I said, it'd be like a same Kobe effect. It would just be weird. Like just say what?
Mark Anthony
Nah.
Jay Rivera sorry
Mark Anthony, like you would cry,
Yeah,
at Mark
that's-
Anthony?
that's-
well not cry but I'd feel like
I like Vida Mi
damn,
Vida, but
bro.
not that much, bro.
What celebrity or athlete would put you in that area to make you cry?
Me,
Just say, just
Yeah.
to bring that up.
me.
uh
Yeah, you can say it.
He's wild, bro.
I'm right
boy
here.
nah honestly like this
I'd have to
might
know
be-
the person.
yeah I'd
From
have
heart
to know them
disease.
because
I would
it's
have
just
to know the
like
person.
You
I
mean
can't-
personally?
If I die
You
from
have
heart
to
disease,
personally
yeah,
know
not
the
the per-
person?
Yeah,
like I think
That's the
Jay-Z
only way-
I connect
If
with
I
his
die from
music
heart
but
disease.
like I don't know him so it's just like
Nobody, you got
I'd probably feel the
Maybe
same way
Beyonce?
about it as I did like Kobe, but maybe a little bit more because I listened to
The music.
Jay-Z as opposed to Kobe. I didn't
Definitely.
really listen, or I saw him from time to time, but I wasn't like a
we
real
didn't. No one
fan.
listened to.
You ain't
Kobe
listen to
in
his
school.
rap?
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
used
no,
to rap.
I know.
He had a
Yeah, he used to
song,
rap.
man. He had a-
Say it again.
I said no one listened to his raps. Really?
I listened to it, man.
Cut this snip.
About to put
Was
that
in
shit
there.
right in the fucking intro. Of this
It
fucking
wasn't-
song.
it wasn't
It's gonna
bad,
be
like,
the Kobe songs for the
it
rest of the
wasn't
fucking
bad,
year.
man.
Put his picture on
This season.
Yeah, he's gonna be a trending topic.
The
for a
intro
while.
should be close.
Apparently, I think he had like a little group, right? Was it in the?
Yeah.
He had like a little rap group.
The Bryants.
Right?
Yeah, that's right.
But he had a song with somebody. Was it Bradman? Somebody he had a song.
He had a
rap
song with it was on an R&B song.
R&B
too.
song.
Yeah.
But he actually
Rap,
took
he had
it
on a
seriously.
suit or
It's like-
something and a white
He
shirt.
did. It was
I
a
mean-
remix and stuff.
Yes.
It was
I mean, if he could
terrible.
apply the same effort that he did to basketball to his music, I'm sure he would have gotten good. But it's
No, you have to have talent,
But
nigga.
but it's one of
What?
those things where it's like it's always interesting. Like athletes always want to be like
Mm-hmm.
artists and actors, and
switch.
actors and artists always want to be athletes.
That's
It's
what
very
Drake
interesting.
said.
Because it's a cliche,
it's
it's
cliche,
common.
yeah.
Just because
Oh, now you
like,
want
what?
to take credit from Drake.
You're not taking
Oh,
no,
no,
but
no.
Drake.
Yeah,
Drake came up with it.
Yeah, because Drake's the first person who said
Here we
it.
go.
He wasn't
Dickhead.
the first
No,
person.
he wasn't.
It wasn't
people
you.
People have been saying that.
You're the
for
second
years.
person I
saying
heard
it for a
say it.
minute.
So now what are we talking about?
Well, you should have more
Second guy.
conversations with people in general.
I think Dave East tried to move up, but he used to play ball.
Dave who?
Dave East.
Oh, yeah.
He used to hoop.
My bad.
I don't know what the fuck happened. but Maybe we should get back in.
What is it?
Listen,
Damian
like-
Lillard can rap.
Who?
Oh, I never heard of him.
And
Who's he
Cameron can play ball.
Yeah.
No, he was actually good at ball.
He actually was.
Yeah.
Damian Lillard.
Who?
He's okay.
What you mean, right?
Nah, I mean,
J. Cole
Oh,
used
you
to
mean
be.
Cameron.
J.
I
Cole
mean,
used to play with a few
J.
players
Cole.
too. You don't like J. Cole?
Nah, J. Cole's already nice.
Oh, I can see that. I know what sarcasm looks like.
No, he is. J. Cole's already nice.
so is Prince.
I'd cry if he died. No, Prince really played ball though.
Yeah.
What?
Like Ojo Sa.
Yeah. I mean, I found out from the Chappelle show.
Yeah, that's
You-
how I
nah,
found
but-
out.
but-
He's a real-
but it's
that's
funny.
not
And he can make pancakes.
Because when I was listening
That's
to
some new
Hollywood
shit.
Stories,
Yeah.
they just dramatize like Charlie Murphy's stories, but like they had the
I mean,
I
they watered it down because his story
well,
was
well,
fucking crazy.
well, here's
Yeah,
the
his
thing.
shit.
They had the
Story
DVD
is nuts.
because like
Cocaine
they had
was a hell of a drug.
so
Fact.
remember the
It
skit
is.
they would put him on the green screen and then they would have like a skit and then they would put him on the green screen, but like they have like you can watch it where he's just on the green screen telling the story in full and it's like fucking crazy.
He said he really kicked Charlie.
like that
Charlie
was
Murphy,
really
bro.
a fucking story.
He really
like,
kicked Charlie Murphy. But the prince shit is real. He used to really play
No,
ball.
all the stories are real. Like everything. It was just
That's
him
a
on a
wild
green
man.
screen, and then they were like, "Let's have him talk shit," and then we'll make a skit, literally just saying what the fuck happened.
That shit is hilarious.
That's
It was just funny.
Real good
crazy,
storyteller, clearly comedian.
He's a very good
You
storyteller.
have to, well, you have to be. when
Dave
you're a
Chappelle
comedian.
or
Both, but Charlie
Oh.
Murphy's a very good storyteller. Like just
just in general.
Just-
yeah, because
Rest
he
in-
has
rest in
he
peace
has
to
so
him as
many
well.
fucking stories.
Rick James died too, right?
Yeah,
Rest in peace to Rick
Yeah.
James as well. Yeah.
yeah. Rick James
Definitely.
died years ago.
Yeah, definitely.
From cocaine overdose, right? Was it that?
Who knows? But you know, he was hot in the 80s, so that was the
You
thing.
said he was hot in Miami.
No, I said he was hot in the 80s, so like cocaine was like
It's
culture.
big over there.
back
Yeah.
then.
that's big.
Would you guys have wished to be born in another?
No.
No,
Nah, I'm good.
I loved it.
I
Nigga,
love
if
it.
I was
We got to
with
see
Will
the
Chamberlain,
transition,
That's
bro.
a fact.
We're seeing the transition
seeing
from
it now.
analog to digital.
Literally,
Good.
we're the transitional period. We saw the past and we've seen the future. So when we're old, we can get to tell everyone what it was like
Yes.
before the internet, before Netscape. What's Netscape?
Oh,
Like-
gather round, children.
Like the fire? Yeah, gather round.
you guys think it's gonna be like?
Wait, what year would you like to live in?
No, I'm fine where I'm
Because
at now.
I was gonna say
No,
racism
I'm
also. but
dead.
whatever.
He's like, yeah.
Like I want to live in the 50s.
straight.
He's like, the roaring 20s, everyone's making money. Like, it was fun.
Straight at that point. Keep that.
We're in the
No,
wrong
no,
20s
no.
now, though.
Oh,
We are in the 20s.
We're in the wrong 20s now. We're in the wrong 20s.
okay.
But I would
We said, like he said something deep.
I'm fine with where we're at now. I'm fine exactly where I'm at because I'm on both sides of the spectrum when it comes to technology.
Yeah.
So I was born without it, and I transitioned into it. So I'm not like one of those people who don't know how to live without it, and I'm also not one of those people who don't know how to live with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we're in a really specific golden point at this between like the 89 to like the 94 babies. We're in a little gap, like little circle of like knowing how to fucking fend for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, we're also like in this. What is it called when you move from job to job? Wolf, something?
Vagabond.
No.
When you move from
From
job to job.
When you're constantly you're not moving up in your company like our parents did. You know, our parents sat with a job for 20 years.
Oh, you're
You're like,
moving
yo,
laterally through the
like, yo, you need me, hire me. I'm gonna move to a new job. You need me, hire me. I'm gonna move to that job. Like that. Like he's gonna pay more. I'm out. Like that kind of shit. I think it's like I don't know if it's Game Shark. Game Shark is like for video games.
I know what you're talking about. It's like the generation that doesn't stick to
Lone Wolf or something.
Not a lone
Fox.
No,
I don't know what it's called, but no.
But we are that generation where we're not our parents where we settle for this career just because it's like I need this and I need tenure and no, we're like nah. You're giving me 50, but you're giving me 60. No. You have benefits, but you have better benefits. I'm out.
It's pros and cons though, because jobs back then, it's like if you had a job for 20, 30 years, you could guarantee a pension. You had,
but
health
it takes
insurance.
20, 30 years.
But we're not
but it was a different time though. So it was just one of those things where people were way more satisfied. Like it's pros and cons. I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you, but now that we have more options, it's like it's really good for the people who have those skills that are currently in demand, or people who are just exceptionally hard workers, and it's like not so good for everyone else.
I think in like 20 years we'll look back at a lot of this shit and realize it's bullshit. Like,
you move from job to job.
Look at all the fast food. They're moving into crazy fast food.
We'll talk about it in a second.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna look at a lot of this shit and be like, yo, what the fuck? Letting people use the internet the way they use it now. Just let the type of the way we eat now, like everybody just eats out all the time, bro.
Did the internet ever become? They were trying to make it something. We talked about it in the podcast before. We got to pay for it.
Who's they?
The different lanes where they had like they were planning on having different different like speed lanes, and they would charge you differently according to fear.
Did they ever do that?
That's due to the
net neutrality.
FCC.
Yeah, net neutrality.
So yeah, basically it's basically the idea is that some people believe that the internet is basically treated like a public utility, like electricity, like everyone should have access to it, equal access, etc.
Right.
And then there's people who believe, and it's actually interesting hearing both sides of the argument, because normally I would just assume that, hey, like the internet should be like it's a public utility at this point, like it's so entwined in our life that we should all have access to it and no one should be throttled, this, that, and the third. Okay. On the other side, there are people that say, you know, if I provide the service, I should be able to charge what I want, right? And the fact that I'm able to charge what I want makes things more competitive. So, like, for example, if I'm not giving a good service, you know, you could go to the next company. That's kind of like one of the arguments behind, you know, eliminating net neutrality. Because net neutrality, people who are for it or people who are against it will say, okay, you know, with net neutrality is that, you know, you could all settle for, you know, shitty service. Correct. Right? Because it's like a public utility. It's a fact. But on the other side, like, there are, you know, people who are against net neutrality. They're like, okay, the companies get to charge what they want, but it makes things more competitive. I don't necessarily buy it just because there's so few companies. Like, the way providers are now, there's so few companies. Like, for example, what options do we have for internet? We have, like, Optimum,
Verizon.
Maybe Verizon. Like, you may have one or two options that are like actually connected, and then you could do like.
We don't even know how this shit really works.
Yeah, and then you could do like 4G, whatever, internet, and then you have other alternatives. But like, the way it's structured now is like a very small percentage of the company owns the infrastructure and actually provides the internet. So there's not really much competition now anyway. You know, so. It's interesting. It's interesting.
You know what that means? We gotta make a black internet.
There's a black internet.
There's a lot of lobbying that goes into like preventing.
They're gonna firebomb us.
Yeah. There was some specific like little.
I don't even know how this shit works. How does the internet work? There's a series of tubes. And
all the literally the internet is just different computers and servers connected together. That's all. That's it. That's literally all it is. It doesn't exist in wires.
How does Wi-Fi work?
Like some people think.
Yeah, be like, yo, the internet
it's just you transmit data at a frequency that's captured same frequency on the other side. You just have to be listening on the same frequencies.
How did they create it?
What?
Oh, you had to say. I heard you. I heard the
it's just frequencies.
So it's like walkie-talkie, but like.
In a sense.
No, it's
Like
like
the
it's like
world.
radio.
The world.
It's just,
Yeah, like radio.
It's just like different forms
Is it-
of light.
Is it dangerous for us though? Like our bodies?
Some frequencies probably
so.
are. But I can't confidently say yes or no.
Like it's so new.
So cancer.
That, well, maybe. It's so. It's
mad
not old
new.
enough for us to know, right? So we've had Wi-Fi has been maybe readily available, maybe for like what 15 years
Yeah,
now, where
just
it's
about.
like a thing
Yeah.
that Wi-Fi is everywhere. So we don't really know the long-term effects.
Let's
Like
hope
we're Exhibit A.
We're the guinea
We're
pigs.
the test
Let's
subject.
hope
It's
not.
It's a fact.
We're a test subject.
We are
so
the
we are the test up.
who knows?
I need some Wi-Fi, so fuck it. Test me.
Damn. Well, whatever. You're gonna die
Oh shit.
due to heart disease anyway.
Oh shit.
Because you don't want to get on a fucking
You want to
bike.
work out?
Your eyes
You
hurt.
don't want to work out.
Honestly,
I don't want to get on the bike because I don't want to hit nobody with it.
It's like
Oh, shit.
it's like working out. It's not even working out. Like you just have to find something physical that you like doing and you can do consistently.
I play
Like,
basketball.
if you enjoy it, if
right.
you enjoy it, right? So like if you play ball like even over the weekends,
I don't
you should be
believe
good
that.
to go.
I don't believe you.
But
play
you
ball.
don't. But you obviously don't like enough to do it on a regular.
Mm-hmm.
So you just gotta find something that you like to do regularly,
So what?
and,
happens,
then it's not work.
so what happens when you get bored of that? Like when you find something that you do regular, but then it's like, all right,
Sex.
got it, did it.
So I knew this.
Then
Yeah, I was waiting
then
for you to
then
pull
you-
that shit out.
Maybe,
Like
maybe,
I was
right?
like, where? I was like,
Maybe,
the
right?
obvious one. Like,
But you find something else because like there's
Over sex?
practically unlimited way. I mean that's just always there.
yeah, that's
that's
good.
always there.
Oh.
So like. No, I'm saying. No, I'm just saying. It's always there. It doesn't have to be like.
It's always there.
Oh, time to have sex
That's
now.
right.
I don't like working
I'm
out.
just
Like,
saying.
Women got
I
choices
mean-
too, though, bro.
Wait, what?
Whoa, where we going?
where are you going with this one?
Wait, hold on. I do not approve.
Fucking creep.
What? What's happening?
Nah, but for real,
No
it's like
bars.
it's like so many activities, so many ways to move your body. I wouldn't believe somebody if they told me
Sex
Oh.
is a workout?
that's not what I'm saying.
What?
Oh, I thought you were still talking about
No.
Is that what?
You're not listening.
Oh
but,
shit.
I
But
was trying
like-
to indoctrinate
Of
you.
course.
Or
But it's
inception, sexism.
but it's like I can't believe someone will say, "Oh, there's no workout that I find fun. There's no physical activity."
That's true.
That's how I know the person didn't even fucking try. Like, that's how you know. Because there's no, I'm not talking about you in particular, but I'm saying there's like
Yeah, in
infinite
general.
ways to move
disagree?
your body.
That's
bro.
fact.
You
Like,
disagree?
Dude, I agree.
come
You
on,
disagree?
I
you
agree.
just didn't try.
What do you do physically?
You retired, so
Oh shit.
Me? I walk up and down the stairs
Oh.
every day.
Okay.
no, I mean that's the thing. Like, and you don't like if you're really trying to get in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't even have to start off going like balls to the wall. You could just do little
Imagine
things.
that.
like that's literally how you like get into it. Like you start little by little, because like some people like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go bike to Yonkers or like on their first thing, and I'm gonna do it every weekend. But it's not realistic for someone who's just starting out.
fact.
You just ease into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just do a little bit, even 5 minutes of like whatever. Like someone who's like really obese, it doesn't work out at all. Like them just walking around the block will make a huge difference in their life, and then it just adds from there, So it's just you just gotta find your thing, and trial and error. I don't know. There might be a martial artist in there, or there might be a dancer in there,
Oh,
or there might be a
shit.
bike
Dancer.
guy in there.
Hey,
the
Who
center of
knows?
attention
It
there.
can be.
I see the potential. See, that's the thing.
Oh,
You
shit.
don't care about yourself enough. That's the thing. You don't really care about yourself, but we care
Damn.
about you. This is intervention.
What?
We
Wow.
care about you. This is intervention.
I'm not that out of shape.
No, you're not. Yet.
Wow.
What are you like, skinny fat?
Oh shit.
You know exactly what I'm talking
Oh
about.
my god.
No, I just
What is it?
I just eat.
He
terribly.
said he's like those malnourished people in
Skinny
third
fat.
world countries. Where
I just
like,
eat
I used to
terribly.
They're
see that shit
skinny,
in
but they got
college
big
a lot,
belly.
like skinny
Oh.
fat
They
people.
said,
I think that's where I'm headed. I need to get out of that. I ain't gonna hold you.
You feel the belly coming?
Mm-hmm.
But you ride bike it. to
Yeah,
Yonkers.
but I feel like
It's
I
not
do a
heavy.
lot more.
Bro, that's never gonna happen. You ride that shit to Yonkers, you're never gonna have a belly, bro. Unless
I feel like I
you're
do a
pounding
lot
a
of.
six
I
pack
know.
before.
That's what I'm
and
saying. I'm
after.
telling you,
You
I
just
drink
ate
a
some food
lot.
and you
Yeah.
drink
He's gonna do a 6-pack before and after.
Yeah. But the thing is, I drink like I go ride and I go drink, and then I come back drink. Like I just.
But you ride back and drink. That cancels it out.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, he's drinking.
That's why I said like I gotta figure it out. It's just
See, that's really why he got pulled over. He left that fucking detail out
Nah,
when he was in Boston.
Not for
He
that.
left that shit out. He
Nah, I
was
would
like-
never drink it through that. That's a whole different type of. Woo, Lord, imagine.
When I was in Florida, I used to ride bikes a lot.
Yeah.
Because
It's nice
I didn't know
up
how
there.
to drive for like the first few months I was there.
Necessity forces you to do shit.
Yeah, man. Now that when I go through Florida now and I drive, I'm just like, damn. The kids that are usually the ones walking or riding bikes, usually the broke ones.
I want to ride a
Oh,
bike to work.
Which
That's-
is true. I was there
that's crazy.
because I couldn't
But I
afford a
don't.
car.
Yeah,
we just had
I mean, you
bikes.
could.
I
like-
like that.
My
That's
cologne's
crazy
gonna
to
come
me. What?
No, I said I want to ride a bike to work, but I ain't.
From where you at? I mean,
It's
you
like-
can
you
travel
could get
some
the
of
little-
these and shit.
It's a
Skate,
lot
you
of
could
it.
get the rollerblades.
See,
on
for
the
him,
shoes.
he's like, yo, that shit is easy, bro.
I
Like,
mean, yeah.
I don't think it would be difficult for me. I just
I
want.
don't
Do you
think
got
it's-
the bikes that fold? Are you that pretentious?
Oh nah, I don't like that.
What kind of bikes
It's a
you
waste
got?
of. But I have a carbon fiber.
I'll take
bike.
Troy.
Ooh, a carbon fiber.
he's like, he's like, you're pretentious. He's like, no, I got a carbon fiber bike. Yo, what's the brand?
Trek.
You think it'll be bad?
So it's like my bike is like 13 pounds. I got to pick it up with my finger and shit. It's really light.
But isn't that like it's like a speed bike?
It's just
Yeah.
$1,000.
There's a rope.
right?
Yeah, my bike is like 16.
That's OD, bro.
Bikes
Man,
are
bro.
expensive, bro.
Do you have like papers for your
Why?
bike?
Why?
Papers.
That's
What you mean?
Just in case
Because
you lose
if-
that shit.
Nah,
Because if you
gotta,
get a good
you get
bike,
that shit stolen.
if it gets stolen, you good luck. It's good.
What makes it good
that
though?
hood mentality.
That is.
You press the pedal and you're over there.
Press the-
I think it's more how long it lasts. Like you buy a really good bike, like
You
and
really-
you take care of it. That's a
It's like a
lifetime.
car, bro. You gotta do the same
That's a
thing.
You ride to Yonkers every week.
Yeah.
Right, but you can buy you, can
need
buy
carbon.
That's true.
but you can buy a cheap bike, right? And you
Uh-huh.
buy okay, it's like $200 something, but you have to buy how many of those throughout your life?
Exactly. And then the work you gotta put in.
Yeah,
to
it's
keep
just
that
the
up.
difference between
One,
like
because I ain't going right after
Yeah.
the shit break. 1,600 for a bike is crazy. Though.
I can see you riding,
I mean,
riding around the bike.
you pay for what you love.
My
you know what I'm
BMX bike,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
Maybe
now,
what you
with the
love.
pegs.
like today.
Yeah,
The pay.
Fuck you.
You have shorties riding the pegs, right?
yeah,
BMX, you still on that shit?
Honestly,
Crazy, bro.
yeah. Honestly, maybe.
Nah, don't do that, bro.
Maybe.
nah, I would do the bike thing. I wouldn't do it now though.
I think a job should do something like that.
What would you be interested in? Like what would you be interested?
You know, for
in
basketball,
doing?
basketball is like the only thing I would probably
You
physically
want to
do.
play professional?
What? Basketball? Fuck
Come
no.
on.
I don't even
Come
want to
on,
play full
DK.
court.
That,
I'm
that,
talking,
that ship has sailed.
I'm talking
Let's
21.
Let's not do that.
21.
I'm talking 21, bro.
That ship has sailed.
I'll play 21. Nah, basketball probably be the only physical activity I like.
But why don't you?
Basketball and beer pong.
Then why don't you do that?
And
To
drinking.
do competitive Smash Brothers.
No,
How's that
no,
gonna
supposed
make me-
no,
set
bro.
that up,
We're
though. I ain't
trying.
gonna
We're
hold
trying to
y'all.
get him in
We're
shape,
supposed to set
bro.
that up.
No,
His hands will be
We're
in
supposed
shape.
to set that up.
Yeah,
He'll have the
you-
strongest grip in
You're
the
supposed to
he's
world.
get
gonna
on
have
that.
brawling
you
fingers,
play?
and that's
I
it.
play that in Mario Kart a lot. Like that's my shit. Like when I used to.
What was the last Smash you played? So then, no. What were you saying?
The fact that
Oh,
you
he
have to think about
tried to
it.
cover me because I haven't played. I said like it was,
You're
and
gonna
I
get
used to
smoked,
play.
He,
bro. You know
he's
what?
Nolitas. He's like, oh, you haven't played Smash?
He's gonna get smoked. It's
Oh.
not gonna be fun for him. It's not gonna be fun for him. if he plays those.
Probably.
We'll play items.
Give me a couple days.
We'll play with items.
Whatever.
Mario Kart did.
You're gonna
yeah,
need your
I
hand
fucked y'all
back
up.
though.
Yeah,
Trust me.
my fingers
He
work.
said you gonna need his
My
hand
fingers,
back. Oh, yeah, right.
My fingers work. They
Yeah,
good. They work.
I'll play with the Wiimote just to give you the advantage.
Oh
bro.
wow.
In
That's what we
Smash?
do it? Nah,
Can you
that's what
play
we
with
do.
the hand? No joke. Like,
The hand, yeah.
The hand?
Yeah.
You're not gonna be like.
No, it's
Oh,
just
you
this part is like if I play ball, yeah, that's.
Did you
'cause
you
this-
broke a bone or
Yeah,
just,
it's-
you broke a
Yeah,
bone?
I thought it
Fuck.
was it. I don't
The
check that yesterday.
hand breaks last mad long. Bro.
They do,
Did
but
you
I didn't
break, like,
feel
what'd
nothing
you-
though.
like
I thought
a-
it was regular.
Like, what'd
That's
you
how
break?
you know
Like,
you broke it. 'cause
That's
you ain't feel nothing.
I honestly I just went for a check-in and my doctor was feeling it. He's like, "Yo, bro, like what the fuck?" Like he just said, "Like, yo, bro,
He's like,
you
"You
good?
broke
Like
this
this
shit,
is
man."
your shit fucked up." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." He's been like, "Your shit been swollen for a week and a half." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Income down." Like, You know. I said, but it's regular, it's an injury. I feel like it'll heal itself, you know?
Yeah.
He's
What
like, nah,
you
son,
do?
it's a
Punch
bump.
like this, nigga? Like,
Straight up, like, just
No,
like,
man, no.
quick punch, jab
oh, a
shit.
quick jab, but it's
But-
a wall.
Yeah.
Hold on, is your right your power hand?
Yeah.
Then it was a
Oh
cross.
my god.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. So,
It was a cross. It wasn't a jab. So that was his power hand.
You right.
You were really mad.
You right. Yes,
Oh,
I was.
wait,
I was
wait.
extremely
Cross.
mad.
Wait.
But it was a
when he's
on
done
the line.
I want you to explain that to me.
What you mean?
The whole cross jab thing.
So
jab
jab
is
cross.
your
Jab
So
is-
so
You're not
if
dominant.
Yeah,
your
the
right
non-dominant.
hand, non-dominant hand,
Mhm.
left hand, jab, right hand.
I thought it was.
Cross,
I thought it was
yeah,
foot
cross.
position. It's
I
not
mean,
foot
in a
position.
way,
Depends on-
it
in a way,
is. So, for
depends on-
example, if you're orthodox and you're right-handed, you usually lead with your left foot.
Yeah.
When it comes to striking,
Oh,
it.
No,
because
not
you're trying to
strike.
punch like
Yeah,
that.
when it comes to
Ah,
striking,
got you.
when it's like grappling, wrestling, it's the opposite. You lead with your right.
You went like this, like anime.
Yeah,
No,
bro.
for real, but for real, when you
He telegraphs.
yeah,
That's how you
when
can
That's
tell.
true.
He telegraphs like
Yeah,
crazy.
no,
It's
you
not
cocking
like
back,
Nah,
bro.
that is,
You
They're gonna
cocking
see
back.
it
You
from a
better
mile
go
away.
rock.
he's on
He's
point.
like, I'm gonna fight
That
you.
move.
Because when you
Don't
punch,
point
you
like
gotta
that.
yell
the
the
move
move
out
out
before he does it.
Right?
Uppercut.
Yeah, yes and no. It depends.
So, all right. So it's jab with the left. Can you knock somebody out with a jab?
Huh?
Can you knock somebody out with a jab?
It's harder,
That's
but
hard.
it's possible.
Because when I play Fight
mean,
Night 2, they don't
That's
go
a
down.
game.
It's
man.
possible.
It's a game,
I mean, it's
boy.
possible.
You Tyson.
It's
Oh,
rare.
hell.
There
If you
there
Tyson,
have
If
you
you Tyson,
boom,
yeah,
Boom,
man.
you just switch up.
there have been jab knockouts. It's rare though.
It's rare,
It's
yeah.
very
It's
rare.
very-
But like,
But Mike Tyson was. I mean, not Mike Tyson. Ali would knock out with the cross.
yeah. Well,
You remember the game?
Ali,
Yeah,
What
Ali.
was it special
Yeah,
in the
cross.
game?
It was like this.
No, it's this. Yeah.
He crossed like this, and he.
Yeah. I mean, he would catch people coming in. Like that's how he knocked everyone out. He was a good counterpuncher, so he would catch people coming in. He didn't have the power to just like straight knock you out, but he would catch you as you're coming in.
So the punches are jab,
Jab,
Cross,
cross, hook,
hook
Uppercut.
hook is turn with the body.
hook. Yep.
Okay.
And then uppercut. And then you have like different variations. Like you have overhand right. Like
What's the haymaker?
I don't even
That's just a
understand
game.
that.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean.
Haymaker's just a game turn.
No, so like a haymaker is just basically like think of it like a wild attack. So like
Yes.
the overhand right would be a
You're just
haymaker.
wilding.
Yeah, haymaker.
Yeah,
you're wild.
like you're just trying to
That's a-
take
Which
the head
which
off.
most
50
people
though.
which most people who don't know how to fight do. They
Would
just
do
throw
that.
haymakers.
Yeah,
Because
basically.
they're going for the
Absolutely.
And they
Trying
usually
to go-
swing
and they
sideways
miss.
too. Like
Yeah,
Shit's be missing, dude.
yeah.
Well,
That's why most fights, like when you watch internet videos, is usually good fights, but most fights,
haymakers.
nothing really happens.
because they're all throwing wild.
Yeah,
haymakers.
they
just
throw
throwing.
they throw haymakers. They'll wrestle each other to the ground. Some shit will happen, and then it gets broken up somehow. Like that's usually how vast majority of fights I've ever seen.
Speaking of fights, what was that NBA player in that video that I sent y'all? Where he got beat up by a driver outside?
Oh, Delonte
What?
West.
You mean the one that they took a picture of him when he was outside?
Yeah,
His-
so basically
got beat
there's a video of
Yeah, I
him
saw the
being in
video.
a highway. This
Yeah.
white dude is just
up.
literally beating the shit out of
Kicking
him.
his head down.
And
son.
like
That shit was-
and he's like getting curb stomped, and then later
No way.
no it's for real. And then later he got pulled over. I guess they got stopped by police, and then the
Yeah.
police were questioning him, and he was just saying nonsense. He was like I'm President Trump. Like he's like really on the deep end. He's like homeless. He's on drugs.
Yeah, I know.
He's
Like,
really,
he ran that. Yeah, I saw his story and everything else, and they
What
was
was
trying to
Delonte
get him
West?
some help. Delonte was supposed to play on the Cavaliers, but
He used
LeBron,
to be on the
the one that they
Cavs,
said that LeBron
Celtics.
smashed. He smashed LeBron's mom.
Oh,
That's what they were saying.
Oh.
And then LeBron got him out of there. Like he wasn't with that shit.
And now you're getting beat up.
Yeah.
LeBron reaches fall.
Oh.
Nah, it wasn't him. He just had like
He clipped her. He
can't?
clipped him.
When you were doing your hook, you were very specific in your. So the elbow has to be up here.
generally.
Yeah.
Like you want the elbow up here and
Yo, honestly, if
I
I
want to
fight,
do boxing.
if
I
I
want
fight,
to just
bro,
get the
I'll
training.
probably-
Like that's what I want. I think I want to do the train. I don't want to be a boxer, but I want to get the training, like how to.
Yeah,
just,
you should.
stay
I do
fit,
too.
and that's all I want. I feel like if I get
you
to
could
that,
do that. That would be
and
awesome.
that's all I want.
You should do that.
I kind
I
of
want
want to
that
do that MMA
intense-
thing with you, but I don't really want to get hit.
I
You
don't
don't
care
have
if I
to.
get hit. I just want to
Like,
But I wanna hit.
You
get
could,
my body
hit?
right.
you could just do
Can I
like
hit without? Can I beat them
if
up?
you're sparring. No, that's stupid.
I just want to beat people up.
Don't be a bitch, bro.
That's
I
how
can't
you
be
get in trouble.
But I also
Or get hurt. So that's the whole thing. It's just like getting hurt, you get hurt easy. Like just not even trying. to
Yeah, if you punch wrong, you can fuck your body up.
Yeah, you can fuck up your wrist, your hands, like.
Yeah,
Yo,
I realized that the
I
hard
punched
way.
wrong.
You
I punched
shit
you
wrong.
wrong. You leaned into my punch, I don't know, instinctively, and I fucked my whole wrist up for like that week, bro.
I definitely wanna train though.
You
Instead of training, I feel like that would help me way better. Just to keep my body in shape and not be used to doing any of the things.
It's a lot of fun.
You should like even if you don't plan on doing it, like
Yeah,
it's
I
just
don't.
a lot of fun, bro.
I just don't think I'm there anymore. At this age, I don't think boxing.
It's just a lot of fun. If you ever want to come to the gym, come
Well,
through.
I
It'd
don't
be
I
think
fun.
there's an
definitely
age-
would.
I don't
You
think
think you
there's
should?
an
You
age,
should?
I don't
think
think
there
there's an age
is.
you could stop like really having that.
Cause like you don't use your power till like what your 70s? Is it 60s, 70s?
I
Lose your
mean,
power?
well, they say you lose like so like boxers. They say the last thing you lose is your power.
Yeah.
But I think it's more so just like the muscle memory of being able to punch correctly. Like you just don't lose that.
Fact.
And then they have something called old man strength, which is like something I used to hear a lot. Like
My grandfather had that.
like old men get stronger. And I think I forgot the
Is that
exact
a
like.
myth or that's real? Like, do you feel?
Kenyachi?
Yeah.
Is that a,
Henkachi, what's his name? Tenkachi? What's his
No,
name from
but
Tekken?
I forgot
From
like
Tekken,
the
isn't it?
exact. Oh, Hayashi.
Is that the guy with the Goku?
Yeah.
stuff?
Talking about-
Balding Goku?
But I think it's something about your connectivity of neurons becomes like more efficient. So as you do something more, like your kinetic chain becomes like shorter and more efficient. So like older people who do the same thing, it's like they just do things more efficiently. So that's where
You
the
hear
old
that
man strength
anime
comes
character? Hear
you
that?
believe
That's anime.
You believe that's
All
true?
the anime.
I don't-
To your-
Sounds true.
I don't. I
Anime
believe.
says
Sounds-
yes.
makes sense.
I'm just because somebody that actually.
I mean,
Let's
I
get old together and find.
I mean,
I'm
I
a
just
doctor, but-
believe the longer you do something, the
Maybe
more ingrained it becomes, and it's like older. Like as you get older, like particularly like fighters, martial artists, like they don't have the same physical gifts that they have when they're young,
Correct.
so they have to find a way
Efficiency.
to be more efficient.
Right.
Correct.
So like sort of like your body declining forces you to have better technique. You know.
It
So,
man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Them fights be looking smooth.
Yo.
I might
Them
do it with
shits
you, bro.
yeah, I love
I
it,
want-
man.
I mean, not
That-
now. But
That's
Yo,
not how
I
how
hoop
fights
it, yo,
happen, but I love
Fab.
it, man.
You want to go hoop? I hoop.
Oh shit.
I used to. I like playing ball.
Ooh, do we even say that anymore?
Yeah.
Nah, I'll do both. I'll do the working out.
I
shit
need
with
to
you,
do
and I'll
that.
the
Like, that's
basketball
what I
shit.
feel like me more. With
I got
anything.
time.
I know.
And how often?
Let me just graduate.
I try to do it between 3 and 4 times a week, but this week I'm only doing it twice.
That's what I need.
Let me
I
graduate,
need
I'm
that type
I'm
of
on-
energy right
I'm
there.
gonna jump in with y'all. Let me graduate first.
That's the
Just
one
go
thing
back
I
in
miss
shape.
doing.
But
like
even
playing
if you
ball.
don't, you come for a free
I
class, it'll be
exercise my
fun.
mind.
Okay, I'm definitely with it. I need to. Gotta start somewhere. So I'm with it.
It'll be fun as long as you're comfortable with like
Getting beat up.
close contact. No, it's not even like that.
I mean, if I get beat up, I mean, it is.
No,
Nah.
it's-
It's just like
I'm fine.
It's not like that.
it's like being comfortable, like when you're grappling and stuff like that. You know, you put
I
your
hate
hands
getting
on
touched.
people.
Once my
nigga.
wrist good, I'm
Fuck
good.
no,
Like,
I'm
I
not
don't mind.
comfortable
I don't
with
Are
No,
you
mind.
don't
that
touch
dude? You think
Don't
you're that
touch
good looking that you
I
gonna
don't
turn?
care.
I hate being
This guy
touched.
is.
Say
He's
that
like,
you
no,
good
don't
looking.
touch me. I'm too
Nah.
I
good.
hate
How much?
being touched,
How
bro.
much?
Look, so like, say for
I
instance,
really hate
if we were
being
like
touched.
right here,
How much?
I would be
How
very
much?
because
I
grappling,
don't
bro,
really
you're
like-
like,
Bro.
you
You
know,
know
when
I
you're
like being touched,
grappling,
bro.
when
Stop,
someone's,
dude. I really like being
Why?
touched.
you have to
different.
pull
It
people
just
in like
uncomfortable.
this, son, like
Why?
this.
And I smell their scent. Like I hate being touched, bro. I just hate
Well,
being
that's
touched.
different. I
Even,
didn't know
even, in
that.
even in basketball, bro. I don't even,
Well,
I
you don't like
even-
contact him?
No.
What? So you play? You don't play
step
defense?
back.
You don't
Nope.
play-
He doesn't
you
play
don't-
He a cherry picker, bro. He stay all the way at the other end.
Nah,
of the,
wait,
I'm
wait.
here. I'm here.
No
Nah,
defense?
If you
Oh
about to
my
take
God.
it out,
What is happening, bro?
gotta do
Nah,
it.
that's not okay.
Even
No.
if someone's defending
Don't
him, if
touch
they
me.
do like this, he's like, bro. When
So you don't like no hand checking, none of that. You don't like none of that. No.
Oh man, I go like
no
this,
checking.
man. I make sure
You don't
I
like none
feel
of
you.
that.
I
So
go
you
like
call him
that.
foul? So if y'all go shoot
I don't
and do
call
this.
foul. I don't call foul. Just pass it off.
Oh,
And
so
not-
if you
not-
shoot, I do this. Cause
So I know.
I'm
So,
a
so
stranger.
we know.
The lane.
So we know how to guard him.
My game's over.
Just hand check him slightly, and he passes the ball.
Hand check
Like,
him
hey.
slight. Tap him. All right.
But yo, he got the ball.
I don't
Oh.
get tight. Like, come on.
Like,
Word.
Like, we don't gotta touch each other.
We got to.
wow, bro.
It's a non-physical.
Why is
Nah,
that?
How
Yeah,
insecure
why?
is this motherfucker?
Why
I
that came
just
about?
want being touched.
Did someone touch you when you were younger?
No.
So you never play football or nothing?
Bro, look,
Once.
don't
Once?
do
And
that.
That was
Okay.
it.
I
Don't do
didn't.
that.
I didn't have the ball, and I was running side by side.
It's not
ready
2020.
to catch the defender,
Yeah.
and somebody blindside blocked me.
Oh.
Nigga, I flipped so many times. All I saw was grass. all I saw was grass, and I was like,
What the fuck?
yeah, this ain't for me.
This ain't for you. I ain't gonna do this.
I'm gonna have to take this. Take this.
You're like, oh shit, nah.
You gotta take
tried
jerseys.
it.
You gotta take jerseys too. Cleats. I bought them though.
Oh shit.
You can take them too. You can take, I don't even care. I gave all of that shit up.
Damn.
I'm never playing. First of all, I had the nigga and I was running.
That's crazy, bro.
I had him.
I ain't know that.
He was on the side of the He caught a line drive on the side of the field.
Okay.
He was coming up the side of the on the play, and I was like, oh, it's just me and him. I got him, and I knew I was faster than him because I felt it, and I was like, oh yeah. And I'm putting full speed. First the legs and all that. I'm just watching my feet. And I'm just like, nah.
He said nah.
I was like, this is not even fair. Like, I had the straightaway. I had him. If he would have burnt me, fine. But I got hit by a whole nother player from the nigga ran across the field to stop me
fuck you up. That's funny.
That's how it be, man.
Boy,
Ain't that quick.
all of this was in the air. And I was like, if I didn't have a helmet on, I would have been able to see peripheral vision and all that shit. And I was like, you know what?
It's crazy. So rugby won't be for you.
He got
Oh my God.
Rugby won't be your thing.
So you're just
I'm
kind of
throwing
like.
the ball. I'm elusive, but I don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
So you're a little like.
Don't touch me.
A little soft. A little bit.
Yeah,
no, I'm
you're
not
a
soft.
little
Just don't touch me.
A little
Little
bit.
bitch.
I don't think I'm
You're
soft.
little-
Just don't
shit,
touch me.
You
bro.
wouldn't think you're soft.
I don't think I'm soft. Just don't touch me.
I'm not soft, but I don't want to get touched
touch
by.
me.
I don't want to get hand checked in basketball.
We can
bro.
play this
shit,
game
it's true.
without you having to put your foot.
What? Get the fuck.
We can play.
We
this
can
game
play
without
football
touching
without you touching me,
me.
bro.
It's very simple.
That's not happening.
Not football, but don't touch me.
You can get hand checked doing basketball.
Yo, let's box, but don't touch me, bro. There's no need for that.
Then play baseball.
I just don't want to get touched.
The only sport you're gonna be able to play is baseball.
Not even.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
unless they touch you at the
They
base.
touch you at the bed. They definitely
Yeah.
do.
That's usually how you get
They
someone
do.
out. You have to touch
He's gonna
them.
get tagged out. He's like, yo,
Yo,
Well,
yo.
you get
like,
Don't
what's
touch
happening?
me!
You don't gotta touch me, bro. You could have just told me. Right.
Then I
Just tell me.
was.
Nah,
So we
I
just
don't
have to
know.
point at you like, you're out. Okay, cool. Like,
Cool.
cool.
Even in tag, I used to make it my business.
What? No.
I never got caught. I mean,
Yo,
I
you-
went out my way to not get
Because people
touched.
would
I
catch you.
don't
and
want
you
to
would-
be touched, bro.
Because he used to catch
I'll be honest,
catchers.
exactly what I don't
Everybody
wanna be
was like,
touched.
let me
He
not
said
even
he
bother
I
with this
don't
guy.
want to
He
be
said
touched,
out.
bro.
Yo, you have sensory issues.
Yeah, that's different.
Probably.
Bro. I ain't know that, man. Damn.
Nah, probably, bro.
It's all good.
Probably.
Not
Especially if you wild sweaty, and now you like kind of you do like
oh
one of
my
these. And,
god.
nah, it's like
Oh, you done? You subbing? You coming out the game?
No,
oh
bro.
shit, nah, bro.
So
I don't even
we
wanna
just
play. I
know
don't
never
even wanna
pick
play no
Fab
more, bro.
if you're playing any pickup.
Right.
no, I do my thing. Just don't touch me, bro. Just
So
don't
once they touch you,
touch
get the
me.
sub with me.
So once they touch you, we
No.
start losing. Like, what?
No. When I get touched, I don't start losing. I just get very.
he say don't play no more.
Yo, the number
You
of
said
times
you
you
passed
said
the ball.
It's
touched,
over.
touched.
I'm just kind of like.
Nah,
He's
I-
like, yo, I'm wide open, and then they're like, all right, bro. Yeah, all right, bro.
fuck it, bro.
Because I'm like, why do you have to? You don't have to touch me to play this game. Like,
You don't
I'm
have.
at the 3-point line. You don't got to.
I mean, you don't
You don't
have to,
have.
but it may be beneficial for
For
them.
them, yeah, on the defense.
That shit blows my shit. You don't got to touch me.
That's interesting.
Weirdo.
Very.
Yeah, you weird, fucking weirdo, bro.
It's cool. Y'all need to be touched by men. I understand.
Okay.
What?
No.
I went to
That
I
was
went to New Blue last weekend, and I
New
felt
what?
mad old. My
New
cousin,
Blue?
he was
What's that?
DJing at New Blue.
Who's that?
What the fuck? No,
It's a little
It's a
spot
club or something?
downtown. Yeah, a little club
In Yonkers?
downtown. Nah,
Downtown
it's in
Brooklyn?
Manhattan.
Oh,
In
man.
Bronx?
Manhattan. Do you want to say the other boroughs?
No.
He's
Go
right,
back
Staten
to
Island,
that.
but like,
I don't know.
It was dope. It was fun being out, but I felt mad old. Mad.
Yeah?
old.
What
Yeah.
made you feel
Uh,
old? Because I
'cause
felt
of
old
the-
for
the
10
Well, the
years
fact
now.
that like everybody I knew was definitely like in college. You feel me? Like everybody had that college vibe.
Okay.
Yo, I went out the other day.
and you were the oldest.
I went out the other day and this girl bagged me, right?
Oh.
Hey,
Okay.
she
Okay.
bagged
But
you.
She
she didn't
bagged
get.
you.
I don't give numbers out like that. 'Cause
Yeah,
oh
sure.
shit.
I don't like to be touched, so I don't give numbers out like
Wow,
that.
that's a
And I gave her
female.
my IG,
Oh, we still.
so I added her on IG,
Uh huh.
and it said, you have the year you're graduating.
Yeah.
The shit said 23.
Oh.
So she like
2023.
20.
Shit.
2023.
Oh, shit.
I said, oh nah,
All right.
block.
and I'm out. I'm gonna head out.
And that's why I don't play ball like that.
Damn, bro. You really just do that? Like, do y'all do that too? Yeah, you gotta go out and see girls and they try to holler at you or you try to holler at them. Y'all okay with getting the IG compared to the number?
I curve a lot.
What
bro.
IG?
I curve a lot.
Yeah, I don't really have like an IG.
I curve a lot. I don't really like. It depends on how. Yeah, I curve a lot. It depends on how you. It depends on how you approach me.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on what we're talking about. It depends on what I'm feeling at the time.
Damn, yo.
It go all that. She
guy?
got a whole checklist
It
before
depends
she
on
even
what-
could get the
what I
digits.
ate.
It depends what sneakers you got. You got an iPhone. You better not be coming to me with an
She
Android.
bought you a drink and shit.
You
Like,
see him with
all
an
that.
Android, nigga? She's
Oh, so it's
what?
clip if she got Android?
OD,
Immediately?
bro.
Damn,
OD,
dog.
bro.
That's fucked up. Y'all think the same way too?
Basic
like,
ass motherfucker.
Y'all do
Yeah.
that too based on what y'all with the phone. And like,
That's weird.
No, I don't give a fuck.
so,
Y'all don't curve. Y'all accept everything.
oh nah, I curve. I mean,
No, that's not true.
there's ways you go about it. You can get the number. You don't gotta hit back and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the number. You be cordial. You keep it pushing.
You give me a number out.
Get the number.
I don't really get my
I
number
mean,
out, bro. I go out for
depends.
followers. I get more followers.
I don't really care about all that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's easy if you like her, you give her a number.
It's fast.
Nigga, you just met her. How you know you like her?
If the vibe right, you know what I'm saying? You got
Exactly.
the vibe.
It's
You
not
got
like
the vibe.
it's not like you like her,
It's
but
the
it's like
vibe.
It's the
Exactly.
vibe. It gotta be the
So
vibe.
the vibe is hitting. That's when you kind of go for the.
Would you not?
Damn, you don't get bitches. Why you
Oh,
He's like,
yeah, that's fucked up.
I don't
That's
know.
fucked up.
You make a choice. It's MySpace.
What?
Oh.
Do you
Be
give your number
rented.
out, or do you like? Do you pursue? Do you take the number?
Nigga, I got a girl. I don't do anything now.
Oh, okay. Good man
That's-
right here.
that's
Good
a
man
smart-
right here. I like that. I like
I got-
that.
yeah, I
Good
got a
shit.
girl
Good
too.
shit. Oh.
But he was like, hypothetically speaking.
Nah,
Good
I don't.
answer. Good answer.
I don't really pull up. And if I'm pulled up on, I'm really like,
You get a whole checklist. Basically, what you said.
it's like a, and it could take a second.
A crazy checklist. Nah.
I'm gonna have to go on to the other side of the
On to
party.
the
mama.
next.
Go to the other side of the party. You? How about you? You said you just bag anything.
No, it's not
Anything
true.
come your way, it's a go.
So how
No.
young is too
No,
young?
I'm pretty picky.
Pretty picky. So what do you prefer?
I don't have a particular preference.
No
It's
good.
just
Oh my god! Nah, you don't got a particular. Go ahead. Go get your shit up.
Oh shit.
no, it just depends on the person.
Oh my
Okay.
god!
So you don't have
What
no
do you
type?
mean?
It
Oh
don't
my
gotta
god! What the fuck?
He ain't got no type
me
or
tell you
anything.
type?
It's just
You want me to tell you a type?
oh shit. Oh, we got type.
I don't have a type.
Okay.
Cause he's gonna say he knows like 2 girls that I've been
He's
with.
just
He's
gonna
like,
describe
oh, that's your type.
He's just gonna describe those two people. And
Yeah,
he'll be
that's
like,
your type.
I know your
Facts.
type.
He only has one type, bro.
Oh shit. And what's that?
He like tall,
Okay.
slim,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
uneducated.
What? That's you, bro.
Crash your car right there.
That's you, bro.
Fuck out of
That's
there,
you,
bro. Whoa, inject. That is nuts. What?
He's like 3-digit IQ. Nah, you good.
Oh.
Like,
Nah, y'all look wild.
That's the base. We're gonna get about it. We're gonna lock this one. Hit the hit that button.
Definitely wildin' with that, boy. What? So for y'all age group, what's the youngest you go to date?
the youngest.
If I were dating, I'd
Literally,
definitely
we were
be
dating,
21.
Literally, the youngest person I've ever
21?
been with was like a year younger than me.
Really?
Yeah,
what-
I've
what's
never
that?
been with anyone who's been a year younger than me.
Okay.
Like everyone's been in my age range
Okay.
or older.
I think my girl now probably. She's 3 years younger than me.
Okay. So that's the youngest you'll go?
That's the youngest I go if I was
If you were still,
dating.
yeah.
21.
Oh, you a
I
nasty
can't,
nigga.
I can't
bro.
do that. That's weird. That don't seem
You're
weird to y'all?
44.
That's not weird to y'all?
Nigga, I'm
Oh shit, that's OD though. That's not weird to you. What about you?
nah, bro. It's not. How many
Nah.
people?
I think that's too young.
I think 25 would be.
That's what depends on your age. Like for me,
But it's not even like I aim for a certain age. It's just what just happens to happen. It's like I don't know. I find I generally connect more with people who are in similar places in life. Generally, a couple of exceptions, but like
tall.
nah,
throw that out there for sure.
Well,
dumb.
I know everyone over 21 doesn't graduate in 2023. So.
High school 2023.
First off,
High school
I wasn't
graduation.
doing that. I wasn't
First off,
trying to.
it was a
curve back.
networking event. It wasn't like
That's even
Why
worse.
you even doing that? You should have never.
Wait,
bro.
that's not even worse.
Could've left
Wait.
that shit alone.
So TV shows, TV
That's
shows,
a
TV
fact.
shows.
That's even
Leave
worse.
that
Why you
shit
networking with high school,
alone, bro.
with fucking college freshmen?
Leave that shit alone, my man.
it was a networking
He's
event.
like, I was at a college
Oh,
networking
shit.
event.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Keep it pushing at that point, boy.
I was at BMCC orientation.
So somebody's gonna listen to this and think it was serious.
So was the oldest? What's the
Oh,
other
that's a
direction?
good one.
The other direction was the oldest.
That you
2020.
dated?
I was
20,
17. She was
22.
23.
Oh.
You was 17, she was what?
23.
Oh.
I was 19, she was 32. Months. No, I'm playing.
Wait, what? Yeah, you gotta edit that out.
Twilight. I never seen Twilight.
Oh, nah, that's some different shit. That's a movie, boy.
Oh my
That's a
God.
movie. You bugging.
Nothing?
That's wild,
Bro, you just got us flagged, bro.
What? He said he just
He
got
just
us
got
flagged.
Yo, bro, you know.
This is a jokey podcast, bro.
That
When we
means
even
she's
post this, we already got flagged.
41 now.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
Wow.
cool. I can't even find her. She rocks
So
my
you were
world.
looking at her. You're looking for her. Of course, man. She 11 years older than
rocked
your
my
little
world.
19-year-old
She
dad.
was, she was on TV. She's a television
Call
star.
you maestra.
She's a television star.
Wow.
I can't remember her name though.
Yeah, right. You know her name, yo.
Yeah, I do. I
Like,
won't say it.
Crazy.
I was trying to find her.
Looking
So I know I can't
looking for
find
her Facebook, bro.
Sure.
blocked you saying
Clearly. Nah.
What's the oldest you would go or for
Nine
you?
that I've done
just one.
before is 9 years older than me.
She was 90?
9 years old.
No, man, this isn't gilfs.
So I was 24 at the
That
time,
actor.
and she was 33.
Oh.
But it's funny
I remember that chick. She bad.
because when I was
She was
talking,
dumb bad.
but when I was talking to her, like
was bad. She was tall,
She looked young. No, she
slim.
wasn't. She was very. She was like 5'6".
Oh.
Tall
Okay.
Okay,
and slim.
but yeah, I thought she was like around my age. Like she was very mature, so I thought maybe she was a little bit older, but I thought she was mature. She told me her age, and I was like
98.
what?
Graduate 98.
No such thing as mature 24 year.
Oh, shit.
What's the oldest for your...
42 and I was 21.
Damn, yo, doubled.
That's 9 years,
Damn,
bro.
That's like
42.
it's like a 50-year-old.
Yo,
having
you know
sex
right
with
now
a
she-
42, bro.
You
She
now
was-
she's 55.
I know. I gotta see what she look like. She probably look good.
She probably looked 55.
I mean, she had look 25 when I see her. She was good.
The 42 is crazy.
Yeah, she had kept her body in good shape, bro.
Bro, when she was drinking,
Good.
you were just born. You
right.
weren't even like
You
self-aware, bro.
You're right. And that's absolutely
Damn.
right.
That's crazy, yo.
It is crazy.
She
Yeah,
was
bro.
fucking.
She was going to
sucking
college
dick for
and you
longer
weren't
than you
even-
was born, bro.
Damn, bro.
You had 21 years of experience.
42 is OD.
She was going to college and you were just a sperm, bro.
Damn.
crazy.
I
Put
might
it like,
have
wait.
been the same.
You had the same?
I don't know.
That's the oldest? Is that the oldest you ever did?
This is the only person who age I've asked about. I didn't care about.
Oh yeah,
Go
this
fuck
one
watch
other
her
person
ages,
that I
like-
hooked up with that was older than me, and I have no clue what her age is
Wow.
or how much older. There was somebody that I hooked up with that she was older than me,
Oh,
but I have
I was scared
no
for a
clue
second.
by how much.
Wow.
Cause I don't even know, like, she wasn't white. I don't even know what ethnicity she was.
shit.
Like, that's how little I found out about.
what are your like red flags?
For
Ooh.
Like women. Can I pull this gray out,
no,
please?
Which-
No.
Okay.
It's like shiny.
no, that's cool.
Come on.
No.
Red flags as in what?
Like
Like for relationship, for
Like a
cash, like
yeah,
like
that's what I'm
what
saying,
levels?
but like-
It depends.
for casual sex.
Oh.
Oh, unattractive.
Oh, you went there.
Unattractive is your red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah. You fucking
That's
like,
not my
I
red
don't
flag.
know.
Somebody that's unattractive.
Not. I would.
one night
I've never had
How
sex with someone
vain
I
of
don't
you.
find attractive.
One night stand, I'm shooting it.
There was that one girl,
Oh.
What?
tall.
Oh.
Just
Just
bringing
bringing
it
it to girl back.
What are your red flags for
I'm thinking. For like one night stands.
tattoos?
One night stands.
Really?
Really?
Tattoos?
Smoking.
No.
Smoking.
There was
Oh,
one chick that I had
Smoking,
to.
like, I
Cigarettes
can't-
or
cigarettes,
smoking
like-
in general?
Cigarettes. Like,
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit is a
Yeah,
turn for
cigarettes
me,
are
bro.
real.
I see that shit.
Smoke. You can smoke. Crack?
Yeah,
I don't
you
care,
can-
I'm killing
You
it.
said,
Oh,
you smoke crack.
Oh, he's wildin'.
Meth.
Nah, I can't
There
do
was
that.
this one chick I was talking to before. That was, well, man, needy. Like this one chick was just trying to make plans every week. And I was just like, yo, relax, bro. Like we just met.
Oh, she wanted to be out every week.
Oh, needy.
Yeah, like
That's
too
what-
needy way too early.
Oh, because you wanted
Okay.
attention.
I
Yeah,
get that.
Damn.
That's
Like,
real.
like demanding
Does she have a father?
boyfriend level attention, like at the get go. At the
Boyfriend
get go.
level?
Yeah,
There's a level?
yeah, man.
Okay, that's probably.
What's your red flags for relationships? Like, say you're in it and you're like, damn, you did that? I gotta go. Mine's just like leaving the toilet seat up. I gotta dip.
You do that.
No, I'm playing. I do leave the toilet seat up. In your house.
I would
Like that.
say like
If she
Negative.
If she know Ellen, I ain't jacking it.
like I would say
Because that
overly
means they had
negative.
sex.
Overly negative. What do you mean?
I'd be
Like someone
trying to think
who's
of.
someone who's like someone who just like
It's negative.
had like
No positive.
but like someone who complains about their problems, right?
Tall.
But
There's nothing
theirs or
wrong. There's
yours?
nothing wrong
It's
with.
like I'm too
There's
tall, I'm
nothing
too
wrong with
slim.
venting. There's nothing wrong with being in a situation that you don't know how to handle. But if
Right.
it's like a consistent thing, like everything's a problem, like whether it's trivial, serious, whatever, everything's a problem. You're always upset and giving you that negative energy. It just brings you down.
It's called depression,
You
bro.
can't
You
have
leave
that
them
around.
instead of pulling them out of their depression.
You can't pull someone out of depression. It's not like you can't
That's
pull
fair.
someone out.
They gotta
It's,
figure that out.
it's not a thing.
Someone who's hooked up with way too many people that I know. Like if you hook up with people in
Sure.
other social circles, I don't give a fuck. But if you know my
If
social
they fuck the
circle
homies,
and
fuck
and we
them.
fuck
You
too
off this.
many of my homies,
Oh, how many?
How many is too many?
How
Two
many?
or more.
Oh, okay,
Two or
okay.
more?
It's gotta be
But
one.
yeah, if you fucked with any other, if you fucked with any of
So,
my inner
so
circle, then
just
probably not.
TC and Los, and you're
That's
good.
it.
And that's it.
2 out
That's
of
it.
4. And
2 out of
And
4.
that's
I
it.
can't
You
fuck around
good?
no more.
Nah, boy.
What if it was years ago? Like, what's the year span before
Oh,
you like,
That's like
that.
actually a good point.
That's a good one.
If I'd have known, I don't know, man. That's kind of weird.
And how would you feel if they still are friends?
yeah, what if they still cool?
If they still cool?
What
after
if he
you
clips
fuck?
sometime, but like,
Like,
it's not all the time.
that's
Not
a
a
lot.
Nah, you
That's
shouldn't
a lot
be
of
Nah,
shit.
I got
exes.
dip, I got dip.
Don't chill with exes, bro.
I don't really
You
have
don't
a
chill
red
with
flag.
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
You know what my red flag
Hey,
is?
That's a bad move.
Violence.
You said what?
Huh?
A red flag?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Blowing up for no reason, like just over
yeah,
little
I
shit.
gotta go.
Short temper.
I don't like
Oh,
that. I'm
that's
like, yo,
a-
don't talk to me like
If
that.
you're quick to put your
Clocking
hands
you.
on me, don't touch me.
Yeah, the touching thing.
Oh, damn. Like, don't touch me. bro.
Like if you touch me during sex, bro, like
I just want the sheet and the hole in the sheet.
Oh. Oh, okay. The visual. Got it.
fucking weirdo.
That's weird.
That's weird.
There's one thing that I found out from my
Transsexuality
mom and my aunt. They were
Mm-hmm.
like that they do things to intentionally piss off. Like they used to do things to intentionally piss off their
To have
boyfriends.
Yes.
sex
And that's-
fights.
You just let him.
Yeah, to intentionally piss off their boyfriends. And I was like to my aunt, a grown up woman, like really? And my mom, yeah, they like still do it. I was like,
That's
you dicks.
corny. Yeah, what's wrong?
Did you ask him what was the purpose of doing it? Or
Call
From what other
lower
comedians
le-
have
lower
said, it's
level
just to see,
thinkers.
just to see.
Lower level
just to
thinkers.
see? Niggas could
Just
die,
to do it.
like,
Apparently,
just
like
to
a lot of
see.
people, apparently, well, according to comedians, a lot of women do that.
I'm hearing that as well.
Comedic
According to
women.
comedians.
Women comedians are the ones that are specifically
You're right,
hearing
right,
that
right.
a lot more. from.
Females.
Alright, stay the fuck away from
Female.
them.
Not mansplaining.
Females. What's your red flag for?
Just constantly blowing up. Like, need to know like where I'm at all the time.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
if they going through like past trauma and where they went through a past relationship and they trying to bring that energy towards you.
OD.
And it's like, bro, you
Yeah,
don't
mad
know.
baggage,
yeah,
bro.
the baggage and shit. Not even
It's
getting over
$30
their
per
past.
flight. Like, shit's crazy.
That's the main one for me. 'Cause
Nah,
you don't
that's-
see that shit
yeah.
coming.
That's pretty bad.
That shit come up like left field.
Just in general, like just having
Or if
people.
they're a man. What you got?
Oh nah, you wildin' boy.
I mean, don't knock it till you try it. Bro. No, but it's like
Tank tried it twice.
like.
Oh shit. Damn, we went there. We really went there.
But but just in general, it's
Uh-huh.
like having negative people around you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like people who are just constantly like
Should make it dick so.
never
Wait, what?
like no, like not even just women,
Wait,
but just
what?
like people in
I
general,
wanna
like
fuck
people
now.
who bring you down.
I'm out
That's the worst.
You killed
bro.
the whole vibe.
Get the fuck. And now you
I'm
mad?
mad
'cause
soft.
You mad? You work? I'm so.
I'm mad
Get me
soft.
the fuck out of here.
I'm flaccid. My vibe is killed.
It's fair.
Yeah.
And that's the.
It's cool. We can say whatever. We're already flagged, bro.
He said because of his comment.
He said 32 months.
Because of his comment, 19 months.
We're
19
flagged.
months. Hopefully we not.
Yeah, we're already getting hashtag, bro.
That's fucked up.
Hashtag 32 months.
She crazy.
There's anything been bothering y'all lately?
As in what? What you mean?
Just in general. Anything on your minds?
Tired of being fat, bro. I'm trying to keep it straight. I'm trying to keep it straight.
You gotta do something. It's easy. You're not.
Nah, that shit bothers me.
It's easy.
It's easy for you to take care of it, bro.
Y'all watch any good TV lately? Movies?
Oh, D, you don't watch nothing. Why are we talking about this? Nobody here watch anything I watch.
On TV was on Power.
I watch Power. I've been watching the Evolution of Hip
The
Hop.
last episode.
I watched Bad Boys 3. I'm
How
gonna
was
go
that
see.
shit?
Yeah, how was Bad Boys?
I'm gonna go see.
I thought it was gonna
Bad
be
Boys
trash.
3 was Gemini Man.
Gemini
When we
Man.
spoil it? Oh, Bad Boys 3 was Gemini Man. You ever seen Gemini Man?
No, I
Same-
thought
that
was
movie
gonna be
looked
trash
horrible.
Same
too.
fucking concept.
What?
Bad Boys 3, you can tell these niggas don't fuck with each other.
How you say that?
And Martin carries the movie. You would think Will Smith carries the movie? Martin
I
carried
would
that
think
shit.
that.
Martin carried that shit, bro. But the rest of the movie is like, I don't want to see this shit.
So they just
Michael Bay is doing his trying. They got you when you see it, you understand why they made it.
I watch it online.
Money?
That's why they make any movie.
It is
That's the
money,
main
but
concept.
Especially
Yeah.
a sequel.
When you
That's
see
the
it, you're
main-
gonna be like, oh, I
Okay.
get it. I get where you're going with this one. I'm gonna see Just Mercy. Is it Just Mercy?
Mercy.
I'm gonna see Mercy,
Mercy.
on
That looks good.
Saturday
That
morning.
dude, but
I'm gonna see Mercy Saturday morning. Michael B. Jordan is a face actor, so I'm not excited.
Yeah,
Ah,
he's-
you are
he's-
such a hater, bro.
But I like Jamie
Yeah.
Foxx, so
not like Michael B. Man.
Michael B. is trash.
What? Nah, ever since he
I like
played in
Michael
Black
Panther, you
No,
gotta
no,
be
no,
crazy.
he was gonna say that.
Nah, he just
He
you
wasn't
can't be mad-
good.
You
And I like what
can't
he's
be
doing with this
smoking,
platform.
bro. Me too.
Anybody could have played his character.
I,
and it wouldn't have
who else would
changed.
play his character? Who?
Of course, any
Who?
other any
Who?
black
Danny
person.
DeVito,
I
bro.
could've
Come
played-
on.
Who?
You? Child, please.
Nah, who? Give me somebody that's gonna
Yeah,
play this
auntie.
character. Give me a character
Oh
that
my
could
God,
play
you're
this
a
role.
hater, bro.
He's not a great.
He's not a what?
He's the greatest
So,
actor
and
of our
what was
time.
that last movie with the movie he has played?
Creed 2.
That wasn't good?
No.
You're smoking.
He's a
bro.
face actor.
You're
He's just.
smoking.
Give me one line from Creed 2.
Creed 2 wasn't good?
Give me a line.
No, I'm just saying
I
Creed 2
think
wasn't.
it's-
I'm not even talking about
give
the
me a
line.
line.
I'm talking
Give me a
about
line.
I'm just talking
Alright,
about.
give me a part
What?
that he was in. That you was like, nah, this is.
I didn't
good.
even see the movie, and I can tell
seen
you that
it.
he
This
fought
shit
the
was
bitch twice.
fire, bro.
Like,
Thanks.
like,
That
I
shit
haven't
was
seen the movie.
fire.
The Rocky movies have always been dope, bro. Those fighting movies.
What is your favorite Rocky?
Yeah.
Rocky 2,
It's
really?
That's hard, but it.
Beat Apollo.
I like,
yeah.
I like the first. It's either the first.
I
Well,
like
it's
Apollo.
hard because I like them all for
Me
different
too. I
reasons.
like yeah.
I like
Apollo.
even though it was like the wackest one
Which one?
on paper, the
The one with
fourth
his
one.
brother?
Oh,
I mean,
The
with his
fourth
son?
one,
Shit.
it was so cheesy.
The one
It
with
was
his
a
son?
fun movie. No, the one
No,
with
the
Tommy
last-
Gunn.
yeah.
When Tommy Morrison played Tommy Gunn.
I ain't like that shit at all. They could have stopped that tweet, man. Sorry.
I like Clubber Lang as a character.
I like Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember the Bloodsport movies?
I only saw the one where he.
I
fought
just
Bolo.
saw the first one, even
just
though
saw
it's
the
still
one
one of my
with
favorite
Bolo,
movies.
With the first one was that one is with
Bolo.
the Asian guy?
Bolo.
Bolo and Young.
Bolo.
I want to see that again, man.
Chong Li. I like that movie. But it was like a soup outside of like the fight scenes. It was like a super cheesy movie. It had like Forrest Whitaker and some other guy, and they were like military police or some shit, and they were trying to capture Frank Dukes, who was played by Jean-Claude Van Damme. And they had this cheesy like chase scene where they were like running through Hong Kong, and like they shot a taser at him, and he held up something, and they
Yeah.
tased themselves. It was a cheesy movie,
Oh shit.
but it was. You know, it's nostalgia. Like I watched it when I was a kid, so it's just one of those
Definitely.
movies that sticks with you.
Do y'all remember Surf Ninjas?
With Tommy. Oh no, Surf Ninjas. That's what the Hawaiian kid. I remember that movie.
Kwanzaa, dudes.
Yeah, I remember.
I used to love and the Game Gear where it would like whatever happens in the Game Gear would happen in real life.
In real life. Yeah, I remember that movie. I remember that, and I remember Three Ninjas. But I'm gonna
Karate Kid.
Of course.
I'm gonna
Classic.
see. I've been watching this anime.
Which
not
one?
anime. I don't remember. You watch anime?
I just stick.
That guy we got.
Stick to certain ones. I mean,
He's like Dragon Ball Z.
Of course,
Hell no.
Dragon Ball,
Dragon Ball GT.
Dragon Ball is always gonna be there for me. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I was just joking.
I'm
Shit.
dead eyes. It's just me.
That was a background. What other animes you watch?
One Punch, Dragon Ball. I'm a little Naruto and some others that my students. I'm just trying to figure out what the kids like, so I'm just trying to jump on there.
You don't have to watch My Hero. All the kids like
They
My Hero.
they definitely told me that too.
Yeah, everybody
I
keeps
got
telling me to
time,
watch that.
bro.
Yeah, man, it's like.
My Hero, big time for My
Is it
Hero,
really
bro.
that good?
My Hero.
Yeah, I heard it's really good.
Is it really that
No,
good?
I heard it's really
I need
good.
something fresh to like watch, man. I'm
My
just like,
Hero
No, I heard
is
it's really
fresh
good.
and
I haven't
good.
watched
It's
anything
really
like.
good. The kids be on it,
I
bro.
don't know,
My
man.
And
Hero.
adults be on it too. That's how I know this shit got.
Bro, you
big.
heard about
They're
Death
wearing
Note?
full shirts.
What?
What? Nigga, that's from
Death Note is
1999.
classic. Best starter anime.
I got
Death
girlfriends
Note.
younger than Death Note, bro.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
the
I
best
peeped
starter
on that.
anime is Death
Mhm.
Note.
I peeped that too.
That's
Yeah, I was
disgusting.
gonna go get one of those.
Listen, nobody listening past an hour on this part. We're good. We're safe. This is a long podcast.
Oh, word?
We got 2 hours in. We're good. We're safe.
No, we're not.
I didn't know.
Yeah, it's an hour and 20 minutes.
How long?
That's
What?
That's 2 hours. 60 plus 60.
My man, it's an hour and a half. It's not doing minutes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 126 minutes is an hour. It's 2 hours. Yeah.
Yo, that was special.
Yeah, it's 2 hours, right? Yeah. No, 3.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, it says 120. It must have been 2 hours.
I think it's 126 minutes is
crazy.
full.
He's like, 126
We out
minutes,
here, we
bro.
out.
Yeah, we potting.
What time is
We
it?
potting OD.
Crazy.
Well, then.
That's your long.
And that's
You do poetry?
No, but I do like hearing it and people's thoughts and stuff. Like I listen to pro stuff. I heard Shalita stuff. Like I hear people's different poetry and stuff.
Who's Shalita?
Dang, you should have shit down. I like it. I mean, I used to write a long time ago, but I stopped it. But I should pick it back up. I heard some of your stuff too, so I was like, oh. I didn't even know you were right until I heard it when we went to the imaging board. So I was like, oh shit, this man right. You got a lot of talents out here, bro.
I got that from Google. I got that from Google.
Oh, alright. Now we gonna do that. You right, boy. It's cool. You don't know a lot of people's talents until you really see it when you out in the open. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be holding in a lot. So it's
That's a
like,
fact.
oh, that's dope. So I didn't know you did. I was like, oh shit, I need to hear this brother some more. But you never did anything else after that. So I was like, well, not that I know about.
We ain't going nowhere. But you're right. I haven't done
Facts.
anything after that. I gotta jump like on my poetry shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I just need motivation. What motivates y'all?
I said my daughter. I just put it out there.
You got one kid?
Yeah.
Oh,
7. She in the
Can
damn,
you look at
7.
Yeah, that's like she's everything. Like I ain't gonna hold you. I changed my whole
Close up.
perspective on having children. Like just having like how I used to move, cause I used to just do what I want to do. I want to do banging out, fucking around, doing what I want to do. I don't give a shit about any female. I do what the hell I want to do. But then it's just like when you get a kid, it's like, oh, I'm gonna get a boy. I'm like, nah, I gotta get me a girl. I'm like, damn. So it just changed the whole shuffle, the perspective of like, Ike, so how would you feel if Karma came around and some other nigga was doing some shit like this to your daughter? Like, how would you feel about this if this happened to your sister? Like, it was just like mad, like red flags just popping. Like, oh
Perspective shift and
no.
experience.
Word based on experience. I'm like,
And
nah.
you slow all the way down.
Slow
To that shit.
permanently down, bro.
It's like that bike shit.
A lot of my
Yeah.
friends have
Biking.
daughters, bro. That's just the.
Yo,
Yeah, I guess you can call it the irony of life because
Mhm.
they're fucking sluts and they all came
That's
out.
what-
All of them came out with daughters, bro.
It's
All of them
ridiculous.
have daughters. I think only one of them, their first kid
Listen.
wasn't a daughter. Everybody else's first kid's a daughter.
did it slow them down a bit, or did they still continue doing the same?
That's their story.
Oh,
Some people are hypocrites.
It-
Some
it
people
slows
just
down. I
keep
ain't gonna hold.
going.
That shit slowed me down. Like I don't know.
You just change perspective, man.
It does. But it just that's why I said like I could value like when we came back to Kobe, I could value how he was, hearing his story, and then from the NBA, and then how he was so involved in his daughter's life. That's why I really loved that about the most, like his involvement in her growing up, her brought up, see like how her development, everything like that. I was just like, oh, he really was entwined. Like over other than the basketball play, he really was involved in this girl's life, and you could see it. Like she could tell it. So I was like, oh, that was amazing. Not sure. What about y'all? What motivates y'all?
Like just in life.
Your daughter.
Oh,
Oh God, I hope not. No.
Oh, that was how old you did that.
My family.
That'll be
That's
surprise.
why he
That'll
was
be
dead
surprise
ass
of the
for me. You
century.
set me up.
That'll be surprise of the century, bro. But I think in general, what motivates me is just thinking about the person that I want to be and just having that in my head, and just because it's like it's weird when you want to achieve something. At least for me, if I can't see myself doing it, it's like totally abstract and I'm not motivated. So I always try to connect where I am to where I want to be. And then when I do that, it just like it creates it gives me the motivation to put systems in place, because it's like it's not enough to be motivated, right? Just in general for it to accomplish anything, because motivation, whatever, it's just a feeling, right? But you have to put processes in place. Especially me, like I know myself, like I know I need to hold myself accountable, so I need to put systems in place to keep myself consistent and moving towards that sort of ideal. So I guess it's just comparing myself to my ideal and then connecting the two, which is what motivates me.
Definitely.
Just legacy, my family. Just trying to build something, leave something
Like
that'll
that.
last longer than me.
Like that right there.
Both of what y'all said.
Boom.
He just waited. That's how he went
Nah,
last. All
fuck.
three,
All
with
three.
all three of you said combined.
Legacy is what it is, though. We did that in school the other day about what would you be your legacy? What would you leave? Like, what would you want to leave for people to remember you by?
I think about that shit a lot. Every time I get lazy, I'm just like,
What am I leaving behind?
like you're not gonna get more days, bro. And it's just like,
It's a
are
fact,
you
too.
using this day wisely?
That's a fact.
Yeah,
It's real.
that's true.
And that's the base,
I think
man.
we spent this day wisely.
I think we did, too.
Came together, yeah, definitely.
Can somebody
Finish this up.
turn now?
What?
You ready?
You ready for what?
Somebody gotta run and press. That's the base. Damn, I keep saying NB. LOSO__G.
DK.
Mr.
Ed
Belvedere
Boy?
6.
Oh, my bad.
My bad.
You go last, Ed boy.
Oh, what's the IG
And-
for the base? _ the base. No, _ base.
It's _the _base.
_ base.
You should have said that after Mr. Belvedere.
Cool.
Go, Mr. Belvedere.
Mr. Belvedere 6.
Finish us off, Fab.
_ the base. I feel so. I feel so redundant.
That's gonna be a soundbite. I feel so retarded.
I didn't say it. I didn't finish the words, but thank you.